Three, 2, 1.
Welcome everyone and all.
It's time. Your favorite host.
24/7. With all your favorite music for you.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
The best radio.
News on your #1 station.
Weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Live, digital, and on your smartphone. Radio is hot.
Mama meme, Mama meme, Mama me. Mano jilo, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Mano jilo, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Oh, mano jio, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Mano ji, mano ji, mano jio, mano jiboko boko nana mai. Amakagbo yiga mala koklo wayero hoga kablele goto ndeka deka kwe mano tutum yeah mano bubum yeah ajabana aleke gbagba one day anyo yoga aleke gbagba usasa mabade one day anyo yoga yata mano jilo mano jiboko boko nana mai mano jilo mano jiboko boko nana mai oh mano jio mano jiboko boko nana mai mano ji oh mano jiboko boko nana mai
That's what it is. Say it again. I think I need to rewind it. That's
Manoji boko boko nana mai. Manoji lo. Manoji boko boko nana mai. Oh, Manoji oh. Manoji boko boko nana mai. Manoji 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 oh. Manoji boko boko nana mai.
Enu kenyito amere mate horatio. Ano se sendelo awodora. Enu kenyito amere mate horatio. Ano se sendelo awodora. Edo che America recala vuole che a me si te wodwalo. Edo che America recala vuole che a me mi si te wodwalo.
Manoji boko boko nana mai.
Manoji
boko boko nana mai. Manoji boko boko nana mai. Manoji boko boko nana mai. Yeah, mamba na so we never lose. So me have to go harder.
Stone Boy.
Every day I'm winning, so me never lose. So me have to go harder. So me have to go. Well, now I'm on a journey. Forward I go, never returning. No, the wilderness don't scare me. Straight to the top and aiming now. Now gonna make no evil forces draw me out. Move like a straight line, no go roundabout. Stand confident, tall and stout. Man a military general, them a boy scout. Me tell them, Manoji lo, Manoji boko boko nana mai. Yeah, Manoji lo, Manoji boko boko nana mai.
Enu kenyito amere mate horatio. Ano se sendelo awodora.
Awesome one there from Stone Boy. Mamunyina hama mwakwaba. The last time I share no nenko ye mame kra. Na makwa ko tumese. Na nka me ye wu etiefo. Na sa utu si asa na tie. Na me de betena ye radio isu. Enye bidra. Me ye biomo. Accra, Ghana. Hopefully we should have a beautiful show today. Next week is also my birthday. Not exactly next. Next week, that's on Wednesday. I think it's 12 March. 12 March is my birthday. Instead of the birthday, so. Really not a big deal for me. Remember we are at Nasa and come on in art and entertainment. And come on Casiano. And come on Titreno. Come on who here Babo Martin entertainment have fun into my paper. Chrisia what you living you yeah, entertainment review. Mohoye. Amambu na kwa say akoye mama de. Na anu mi hu video bi papa no say. O man peyin jo mahama. Wo ma to aba ma no na say. Wa ba na say so ba be ya niama. Wo hiehi asofo no wo hia omo. Enem sio fa omo volta hono mu say. Many akwa no ya adwin 100% over 100. Ah, so free. Yeah, the art in entertainment in common here by video on theatre scene at say no one echo. Push it forward now.
See me, I go give you the loving, yeah. Now better thing will go come your way. As long as you never take me, they play. Whatever them say. Me, I go give you the loving, yeah. Now better thing will go come your way. As long as you never take me, they play. I don't care whatever them say. Make you the fire.
Fire.
Make you the fire go. Make you the fire.
Fire.
Make you the fire go. Make you the fire.
Now, Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, what here?
Fire burning my heart.
Me fire.
You are worth $1 billion, and I know you will be my first time when me set me I panda galia. Brown skin baby.
Amambo, and you're launching.
What a combination. I don't take courage. I go give you the love.
We didn't come on.
Now better thing will go come your way. As long as you never take me. I don't care whatever them say. Me I go give you the loving, yeah. Now better thing will come your way. As long as you never take me, they play. I don't care whatever them say. Make you the fire. Make you the fire go. Make you the fire.
Hey.
Money can buy house, but money cannot buy home.
Sika nye bibia o.
Money they buy, but
Sika ye nyama ni bibia nye ni nyina.
buy sleep, baby. This who you are to me, oh. Man lunging one what when you come up for the look.
Sa?
One guy, you when you mighty, oh. Come on, we are girl, I wanna give you my love, becoming
Crazy.
come on, we are girl, I wanna give you my love, becoming when am I too late? See me, I go give you the loving, yeah. Now better thing will go come your way. As long as you never take me, they play. I don't care whatever them say. Me, I go give you the loving, yeah. Now better thing will go come your way. As long as you never take me, they play.
Don't take me play, oh.
Whatever them say. Make you the fire.
Fire.
Make you the fire go. Make you the fire. Make you the fire go. Make you the fire. Make you the fire go. Make you the fire.
Okay, so before I be share nkomasi no, me hu video na me hu ye no ye. So this week wo it's for we are prapra kwemu na otwi mu no Ghana Tourism Authority for Oma JC Omaniso, Oma Jinum. Say Busumi ya Ghana month. Ghana Busumi. Enti Yenina Yamwa Yeni Ghana Diane Ghana FM Ghana entire ye kenteni ade chese bibia ye Ghana bia no yenhye mu kana Busumi. In fact, I dey kura no me fan say radio ni TV for na omo show omo like omo shase omo gire mu like omo gigire mu ye bo hu dewura ba em say afie de ba hu say Ghana Tourism Authority for the omo haji mu a omo so omo boa ntinam say okay ni emu nse mo omo ya de pa but em say nra ena say mi si wo ye mra bedwem na ade na si wo mra bedwem no cause na 8 which enra is 7 so enra na utimi say me hu video no na me hwe video ni din am say na nka mpese ye be devote your time na ye de ahwe Ghana man but me who saw video na am say oh enya hu kra hia because if you mrashe bedwem kra ye hwe ne so a ne omu ye wo ye mrashe bedwem a why should we waste our time and be talking about say Ghana tadie she Ghana kente because mrashe bedwafo no kra no wo mbu Ghana because if you mrashe bedwani gina ho na say udi tiwe.
He now goes further to talk about my dressing. With respect, Mr. Speaker, this is Gubavera. This is Gubavera. When we were young, they call it a crutch for shirts, a gentleman's wear. Sometimes we should not use some form of ignorance to rather say things that we don't know. How do you say that Gubavera? No. How do you say it for Hansa to capture that Gubavera is a shirt which when one wears it's amount to improper dressing and is not parliamentary. The last time somebody attempted to say that Gubavera is a pajamas, and Mr. Speaker corrected that person. This is a gentleman's shirt. Very unique. Very, very unique. So, Mr. Speaker, to gloss over it would mean that the chair is indirectly endorsing what he has said. Mr. Speaker, I have said time without number.
Peace FM.
So tefa mutie guba de munim sa shirt no de. Mimi ni sa shirt ni bio. Entie bia mo amu sa shirt no. Ghana mans no. Is it guba be don de no oye Ghana ni ana. Oye Ghana ni. E ma shebe jafo ni gina ha na wo mo Ghana mans no mo kun guba de vera shirt. Say obi a she Gubavera shirt. Hey. Ana mo si yan Ghana man thi. Tili. Pajo Gubavera who obi was a shirt ni bi.
Ente krada tolenra. Tienra no ko TikTok send a platform ni tieno where the be eba bebra automatically search tena me ko mia Gubavera so na me
FM
sanya enkwara asem kra no mudi wa ha
oye Ghana ni ana
onye Ghana ni
no esa shirt
dabi Gubavera onye Ghana ni da
enti Ghana man no mrashe bejafo no omo shirt omo ton ni den okay ni na nti na otwi ni busumi na yen se dem Gubavera said they are the shirt ni enche bi
enye easy cry
okay ni mama mbo anu hu dawro ma omo na because I don't know bem say enu mu hia ye nti say ni omo take floor parliament no dey kan omo kire say enu na ye shirt papa no misumi fa radio time misumi fa mo hu dawro
na mpese mi hu enkomokra kwotwen sa na reaction ba no
o say obi aka say ne shirt no o hye no improper dressing
for the season I woman and answer for parliament.
No. Say Natalia no said say parliament no more intadia say o share o dress out and to I mean another member of parliament aka say Natalia no share no improper dressing and to o kire say enye na shirt no share no say shirt is ka for shirt.
Matias, but then you see, and common nipa no so start to sound common no so one consider and the premises is very very right. Or when you now they didn't consider that.
Why do I say if you say you have not dressing properly, why do you have to blame the person?
That
you been dressing here no.
For parliament there as he said Gubavera is fit for parliament. Nipa no pejan if you are not dressed properly is fit, but yan komo na ye di ba Ghana man.
Gubavera no na just say what dress yi.
Na make say when it comes to your Ghana man te komo na esisu na. Say kan nipa na because nipa na o ka no. say he didn't dress properly Ghana month for the season I won because you are pushing Ghana month. Anything I say or can't say Michelle Cooper Vera now make us say and then it's not appropriate for the season and because any Ghana need a designer what you say. But if the common was just about omo fashion as men and what is right for parliament today, any nipa opeja komono one picture for Ghana. Opeja for parliament and how a general statement about the dressing of the other person or considered as inappropriate for the space that they are. But if so Opeja say you are not dressed with the Ghana theme in mind, then the conversation would have been different. But Nipa will say this dressing you are wearing is not fit for this place. No, for this place, this is Cuba Vera, you're correct. And if the premises of that in common were there, he had the right to defend his shirt. But if the premises of the common was that you are not dressed for Ghana matter you're pushing out, then he was 100% correct.
So good.
Which the other person too was not dressed for Ghana month.
Who was our shirt in the bio?
Bacho Debbie, Minibi.
Now only one park is our shirt.
Bacho Debbie.
Now what shirt no dinda?
Bacho Debbie and
yes, a cratchy for shirt.
And run the first time I me ko Google and me who say is one of the most searched words in on Google and
Ghana,
yeah,
because Mashibe Jafo no decide they say as a matter of fact minority leader or Chile Ghana for you or share cratchy for shirt Google
but because Odia assembly by because of something
because Ghana month
okay.
If he said well, to be a while so cancel kids, I be way to know. Udimutinti mine.
Yes.
So, Massam say, ye di Ghana month. Na, yes, Crampo said, no, catch him say, now I think you're upon now can be HM say, the Minister of Information, I think, communication, I said,
quite sure for you.
Say, yes,
independence home como. Yeah.
Near moi, yes, radio.
Yeah.
And he, Mashibe for Monte Ghana month, no.
Say, what say, Bakusi, in some way, I bet me actually won't be no. One, the Afenyo marking defending the Kubavera and wearing of the how do you call it? The Ghana made shirts. Wearing of the Ghana made shirts, the guilty ones at that moment or even that day was not even Afenyo Makimpe. The president, Echo Volta region, there are pictures of him. How no so Ghana made your friend is saying. Our president, he was in Volta region. There are pictures on Shebi. Within parliament, Hona no moti hono. Afenyo was not the only person who was wearing the foreign shirts.
But and Komono is not about Obisha foreign shirt.
That's not
that's not
but you're situating here.
And Komono say say and just as we are kind so Komono say ye di Ghana bosumi yen say Ghana ntade.
Okay.
So say Omrashe we ukolikli akacho say what improper dressing.
Improper dressing was not until it was perfectly right.
Until ono hu or you obisa asem no hu ye. Men are made the premise of the because one who need the background to the story. So I'm just saying, listen to me. Go with some premise.
Okay.
So I'm saying that Ghana month, Ghana bosumi, ye di Ghana bosumi, and our colleagues say what dress it improperly. Inti say, Ufi say you don't even want to ignore him because say hands that are captured. And 2% correcting. My issue is now shifting attention to even Kubavero. The idea now, Sisi Ghana for now say is the most searched, one of the most searched words. And no be a correct. Until now you are floor parliament, which Ebian Kabet me cry diabo de rule Ghana month no. Now Odi aton obi dear.
Okay.
Emma, we have to use. So the issue is that in correcting him, now you did that by spoiling the whole matter.
Okay.
That's the issue.
See, what's the issue? No, allow me to also deal with it the way I see it.
And you now set a question. The question I said.
But so will be some question.
And I'm just saying, I'm set a question. The premise. I'm giving you background.
Me pacho. The question, the one who asked the question didn't ask because of Ghana month. Now you are introducing the Ghana month to it. Afenyo's defense is not because of Ghana month, and the person didn't ask the question. Say you are not properly dressed for Ghana month.
Oh yeah, where's Ghana month now?
Why?
Minority leader.
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so. Okay. But the question at that moment, the question at that moment was not about
UTA media. I gave backstory, might take it time, so don't go there.
And me can say the question was you are not properly dressed. And Afenyo's question answer is what has brought it here. And now the Ghana month na taso. If it was about Ghana month, Afenyo would have given a different answer. I believe so. But it was not about Ghana month. And the answer was whether he is properly dressed. And
we are not debating about properly dressed. And it's also great. Don't take question as no.
Okay.
I don't want you to do this.
What am I doing?
No, hold on. Me say I don't want you to do it, so pay attention to me.
Okay.
T. You are not the moderator, I'm the moderator.
Yes. And I'm the pundit who is to answer.
I give you background story to what you are discussing. If you don't want to appreciate that, T. I am saying that first, we are not discussing improperly dressing. We are discussing the fact that a Ghana month. In Ghana month, na yedi attention akwako si obidia so, which we could have used to also push the focus or put the spotlight on ours. That is what we are discussing.
It is just unfortunate, say, attention in akoto foreign brand so. Now, we are discussing it here because in the Ghana month, we are pushing an agenda on a foreign brand. Who calls him? Here is somebody who is sitting here somewhere. You ask me, is he aware that it's Ghana month? And me say, I believe so. Just like I also believe, say, even the president of Ghana and the most of the people in parliament yesterday, they were all aware that it's Ghana month. But who check pictures now? He is not the only person in the foreign branded and as a foreign attire, which for me, I think is unfortunate. I wish say they will all be in something Ghana. I believe. But the discussion today, so from where I sit, me feel say, me tie Afenyo no. Ni mane kofa sa Guvera or say Guvera or say whatever bear mono. Because somebody was attacking his dressing to be improper, unparliamentary. The person, I would have even applauded the person if the person has attacked Afenyo.
Obi attack, and this is not the first time. Dream.
Yeah.
Obi attack you, Obi say improperly dressed.
Yes.
Unparliamentary.
Yes.
And I'm saying that. So Obi attack you should use now focus or shift the attention to a foreign brand.
Because atare no hye no opeso kire say enye unparliamentary enti eso okire mu.
So so share the way na hoodin the word they can akati fata there.
Yes, because
this is Gubavera. This, if you don't know, this
exactly
is
because you see sanetanta ke to melo
ose abrantie na nkawaye atade no. This is a brantier shirt.
Yes. But gosh, a brantier shirt and Kobe refer to a brantier shirt. But yesterday he was watching, he was wearing Govera. Oh dear, move. And no she. And now okay, and he say, I don't know, say if the speaker nswa shebi do, and I say also making reference to the same brand now obi shebi so being so commenting here. And no can say pajamas so say BB. And there is a background to it. The discussion, just like you have positioned it well, has two angles. On the Ghana month, a discussion is on a foreign brand. It's unfortunate. But is it something that was done to spice the Ghana brand? No. It was somebody who is being pushed down because he was wearing a particular attire and no chere attire anymore. Intermediate, I feel say, just like Afenyo, just like the president yesterday, just like most of the parliamentarians now, they were all guilty. And I think let's shift the attention to Ghana. Let's promote Ghana.
Medasi. Yeah. Kakra de beboa enkomoi.
The mechanism in terms of conversation on the floor of parliament, I think say discuss here better take away from the main direction. I think say you're unfortunate say your MPs ni bi or main team adhere to Ghana man because at the end of the day leadership never inspiring say your match say be Ghana man. It was pretty unfortunate say one share made in Ghana attire. I'm hoping so going forward there both the majority and the minority would also join. No so master attire made in Ghana attire.
Pacho Gubavera ni bi.
Oze?
Who be an shirt no?
Oh that be
because I'm going to buy some.
They said till in
I was the boy do.
And run it.
I didn't
the boy checking bill price near about 11,000 cedis.
Meet me ato. Tell me here Juma.
But you see, would you say something? Somewhere can say on record and so no. I think you marking Obia or share made in Ghana pa the floor of parliament. What check it?
Gubavera.
Or no share Ghana. See most of the your friend is saying pa, and it's on record.
Okay.
Here we are somebody about
which record is that?
What's it record? About me say
record be no.
Say you can see you check it near or share.
Ghana is on record. Then I'm say record.
My record. My checks.
Someone I can be ana. Oba kan san komo bi ana.
Go didn't cry me home maintain that first time meeting him. But I go see Adeba Kone say Ghana month na me I have a problem with it because
the problem is
should it be only March that will celebrate Ghana month.
Oh, and you say no me
the idea
me Makasas
it was a campaign.
And more be in Ghana.
Oh, there be by me or bisa question ti
oh, my own Ghana say me.
Because my mean
one can
with his permission.
No, my own Ghana say.
Oh, Charlie,
my own Ghana say. Masa, Socrates, my own Ghana say.
Me should say, is it only March and Kwana be the Ghana month now? Because I say ex-president Kufuor or the Friday where we buy every Friday we should be doing traditional wear every Friday. So me first, which is long going, but I no crampo no.
Socrates, then how you
tone it down. And I tone it down because. Obia, I mean, I should the opera and all that. But I think say Ghana month, if it goes throughout the year now, it will help instead of only March and Kwane Bayano. What I say, but Guvabera said that me. This is my first time even hearing it. I mean, say that.
Kopebito, because I think you can say
question no beside.
See, I cratch for share.
Question no beside. The idea of the campaign and they say Obiti Mishaba, Obo Hon Shebi Crampoda. And we believe say in Ghana month no o sheba kono bia ka say we fata wo e be encourage you awon ma wa more. What am I saying?
No, but Ghana month no eno nso ne de be say Gubavera so
Gubavera no dey e beto mo eno me say
no
I don't see why
no Ghana month is now sponsored by
it is not sponsored
it's sponsored by Gubavera
and beto mu ni obisa question no be attack afenyu atade no hye no I'm
onye boni bia
why boni
onye boni
wonu so bi she Gubavera no aba be catch so on parliamentary
and Gubavera no we say who call parliamentary official dress ana
and your official dress.
So what are you talking about?
But the person was properly dressed.
It is a idea. You see, I don't know, sometimes everything we want to politicize it. So
yes,
no, everything must be political. So this is something Parliament is CDBR. So okay, unparliamentary.
Yeah,
one dress ye, they do it, they say it.
So where is the politicization here?
But
Where is the politicization here?
So you person me be ni am.
Yeah.
You person be ni am.
Because asema
be ni am man.
Because see asema ye kan.
Men pia me.
Okay,
Don't push me.
I push you. I push you.
Me can't say, and I don't want to. Me person can't say. The way I know, if you do things like this, when we come on air and you do things, don't try to push me. Go if you push me, I'll say things. You know me. Who push me? I'm a so sometimes radio so juma. Your niyama I can't okuko mnyeni na nebi I can't. But when you want to do this and want to push me, I'm a can.
Me pacho, mama mensasu kwesi. Kwesi.
Medasi.
Mama mensasu.
Medasi.
Oh no, me chance me person me this question.
Me question.
Now goes further to talk about my dressing. With respect, Mr. Speaker, this is Gubavera. When we were young, they call it a crutch for shirts, a gentleman's wear. Sometimes we should not use some form of ignorance to rather say things that we don't know. How do you say that Gubavera? No. How do you say it for Hansa to capture that Gubavera is a shirt which, when one wears, it's amount to improper dressing and is not parliamentary. The last time somebody attempted to say that Gubavera is a pajamas, and Mr. Speaker corrected that person. This is a gentleman's shirt, very unique.
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite station.
With your favorite station. Digital.
FM.
Stone Boy there. Guess my baby Siana. No, me no abo. Entertainment reviews you know so great. I don't know why. Me bo me num to san. Samuel Jando, President, Film Crew Association of Ghana, NFA, former NFA board member. That's a former National Film Authority board member. Studio man say, "Mami man akwaba de ni nkomo." Sami, akwaba.
Ogosi mi da say.
Your mom to saying.
Ya da yakopon asi ogosi.
So last week or just I think this week. Or it started from I think the weekend or so. The former executive secretary National Film Authority Juliet Yasanto Asante Eden Semi Baba Tuja Senya CC ano say when you hold as a National Film Authority executive secretary no obetimi aka nyema bia ofri say bia hano ana enkoyi
FM.
So
This dial is hot. Stay tuned.
Best radio.
News on your number one station.
It's the weekend. Let the good vibes take over. Only on your favorite
Wake
station.
up with your favorite station. Live, digital, and on your smartphone. The radio is hot.
Watch on the jump on the other party. Entertainment review. And then it's over to some entertainment. Another entertainment review. Passing in the bum for Tennessee. Entertainment
yeah, to you so it's from fan chemi the former deputy minister for tourism, culture and creative art Ramako Krekumanti Rev Studio Hanum Sina a distracted me kakra mo fan chemi and to atranse kan hu awie and come out who the baby di obeboy na enyema bia antiase ya na se so otene no eseda na kwem no obeboa na etumi ato na kwem but na me introduce so amamo former board member of the National Film Authority, one CCRA president, my Film Crew Association of Ghana, Samuel Jando. Watchro and you may be about the 12 bontin now, Chimu. Bra, the executive secretary, PCR, Nejuma Bewi, yep, Juliet Yasanto Asante, in same year about 2 ja. And or non so about Casa Afahon. Mark.
Yes, Kwesi, before you go on to some topic, you know. But the Ghana month thing, I have an interest in it. Sorry, just give me maximum 4 minutes.
Okay.
Yes. I just want to share my little experience in the office with you.
Okay.
So that you see what actually happens in here, some of these challenges.
Okay.
One basic challenge, I mean, who are them? Inter-ministerial communication.
Okay. You
yes.
Okay.
You'll be surprised that Honorable Afenyo Maken and some of his colleagues of parliament, the whole Ghana man thing. You'll be surprised.
Okay.
They are doing their work. Sometimes they leave the place at 11, 12. Honorable Afenyo Maken, sometimes we share now. We took a turn a chair, my bread, na major on Pakwamiko, Namiko. Then the panel from so about 10 p.m. So, for such people, so when your media no be a friend attention kakra for pet, he's gone, he's lost. We need to but we assume that because it is loud and everywhere, it will be a icon 170. They should know. You will surprise say, Omo ensure that in him. I am happy Socrates establishes say, open one traditionalist, minimum parliament, and another Afenyo Maken. I traveled with him to Malta. Former event celebrating 1 year to 2 years of more embassy in Hon. Honorable Barbara. You man say Honorable Afenyo Maken tears him traditional in my youth choir. Odiasao. And if you look at the setting and or push your moves will be ebeye. So it's very traditional, but unfortunately, it's obvious that only BBI also. And now who's that time of any?
Just over Afenyo Maken. Since Obusano no nim edinibo.
And atana brand name ni na as a type of way.
Sir, was say a brand name, say brand shirts no. The brand no.
Okay. And also time ya brand no.
Yeah, a catchy for shirt.
Na yes sir, a catchy.
So the issue is not so much about Ebia no come is a fenyo marking. But just as me kase me who say a fenyo marking she Ghana and Tadia na me otrofo. Me kind of say, but no name common.
I get it.
In common about we take pride in when it is about foreign brand, and we share the energy because I think your marking is not minority leader. It's a huge figure.
Melandia, you see where this challenge is actually from.
So when say what do you energy side to brand and now this is Kubavera. Do you know? Then Mr. Masemi, the Anam Diababet, Anam Diab.
Kwesi, from experience, I've sat on TV for about how many years? Me mentor for how many years? Me Nancy Krum on Adum TV for how many years? So great, okay, good. I want to establish here that the only time somebody approached me and said, I want you to wear what I do, one for about mechanic in Aboma, many close to 10 years on TV. The only time we'll be approaching me say, I want to. You all know what mentor did in this country.
Yeah,
say the fashion industry, that aggressive. Per what you are fighting for. One course I'm happy I did marketing. So when you are say, we a fashion designer. And you want your name out there. I'm not defending say Sheku Vera or whatever Vera is right but your fashion industry what have they also done? Say I want to see that this person wears me. Baby obejina bia on say I am wearing kwaku bediako. I'm wearing your friend. Anyhow, me I'm talking from experience. Opa bisa other people in showbiz, bisa other politicians say obi approaching the same say wo shema atare. Now one day ujame bia ka say wo shema atare. They won't give it to you.
Oh, but now, for instance, so at least make me do one dance here. United Showbiz. Sometimes a big crowd meja because we move to me and spend almost 30 minutes. Panel members no bia can only pack up pam na tade mano. And me who saw my can say Kubavera shirt da. Assume si Ghana ni bi opam ye this Ghana ni way on to the even shoe omka ni nyina.
And maybe I never.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
because me, my experience on TV and all my media life, Obia uni me bia also we close them da. Omra say me na make radio.
Oh, sisi omo. In fact, I mean, at least make me the United Showbiz one dance here. And so create one program no.
Yeah, anytime me kono Tio London.
I mean, all the interview mu nyina Ghana for na papa mo. Ghana for na you have to even.
So then it comes back to the fact that Safenyo Marking honorable Dano Oshe Ghanaian same noise na kobe ya fa. It's rather unfortunate say Dano Antum. But in all these, we find out if Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture
but tourism, culture and creative arts.
Okay. Ministry of Tourism, Culture and Creative Art.
Yeah.
That's it.
And Mark, you know precision. Me and you so
now we introduction. Now coming to have say I was a former minister for tourism, culture and art. I was a former minister for tourism.
You see,
so because you find out say tourism, culture and arts ministry. The formal letter. A presented formal letter
to Parliament
say this month this is what we're doing and we want you to be wearing this. We cannot just rely on media and what you hear around.
You see, but me issue kakra, and I don't want us to be labor. I'm busy about you be breathe. Me issue kakra now about it's from Mesha Afeyomakino. I am say ye ton amanonia dia. And ni jeni ahodeno boom because you see how
you should see a number of Afeyomakin selling Winneba Youth Choir. Ubufu. Winneba Youth Choir. I'm telling you, the value that he put on Winneba Youth Choir It's when we went to Malta, no, yes, I did. Baby, tell me why this man, formal setting like that, or cut down the traditional. Not all sad one, you know. And now, Obi Cham now said, I won't say, Kwa, na, ne, to you, Winnipeg, you'd cry. Home support. It's your point, no? You know, he's my junior in Augustus. I call him senior because of politics, but in real life, of course, in Augustus, now, me senior or senior. So I call him senior. My friend is senior, I don't know how to respond because he's not more than the senior. We sat together, and I'm saying, senior, now, no, say, Charlie. Winning by the winning bow. It is say maybe it will be I will say winning back. It is and I'm saying me ya so no na we akoto so am discussing.
Interestingly, when him say winning back so ye kruba ko abi ni ho agro. Because I stayed in Winneba for 7 years. And I still have very good friends at Winneba. In fact, people don't know, but if some person me jima home baby I kase me jima home Ghana. One of the places I will easily would drive to go cool off air Winneba.
Beach,
yeah. Beach, not just the beach. The whole town is peaceful. But
Winneba, you cannot carry a number of your marking. Why are they? What on Winneba? It's been there, but or this new image, this new pride for Winneba, Abba. Yes, I made my first day in Winneba. Me experience, me say me come back as my the service to Winneba. Kobo give you a home, me point in my channel. No be that do my time. My younger days. Cause almost an call festivals when we're coming back. The first festival, you go, yeah.
Star, is it Star Beer a year?
How do you know?
Oh, Seminim said,
I was Star Beer, yes.
Almost those days, every year, be a Star Beer.
Yes, it was Star Beer. That time, Minia Eco Blankson.
Yeah, I know.
Was the manager.
I know. Yeah. I've slept with the guys in hotel a couple of times there.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 18 Pancho. Where they, you miss our ministry, no? If they communicated.
Yeah.
Because more ministry on, there are things that do have. Send them, you'll be surprised. Ube who's a warrior, DB. Then the Ministry of Tourism has an interest. But yet, ministry, the other ministry didn't see the tourism angle and to even invite us. It's a bit of what I was saying. Okay, sir. It's more fun. Why?
Young Queen, Namima, Sammy. Okay, so you need come in some out of a true jar. One more monkey can ye any neopese Ghana for whom. As I said, we say dear Juliet Asante Ayeden pa Wayeden as a former board member, also former executive secretary. Then why?
Okay, Marcus Midasi, Micheti for Michia Film Crew Association members in here. Marcus, it's just I was chronicling what has transpired so far.
Okay,
from the establishment of the authority up to where we are today. When it comes to issues about National Film Authority, I don't come out to speak or to talk about it. I only have to go to appropriate quarters and address the issue. Honorable Deputy Eti my is so he knows some of my issues. So I just came out to chronicle my issues because of what our former executive secretary said via her social media. Until my chronicles are my statement na me de ba abontino.
Okay. So between a 5 year na poso. Dear na Juliet aye.
Okay, so she, the statement not the buy and said the board was antagonizing her. That's the state. That's where my concern was.
Say board no more tiny.
Yes, tiny or board no so. Unfortunately, she printed the wrong picture.
Only the Jason said,
yes. Yes.
Or say board no can see nim piece. And you are not an anchor, more Baby executive secretary.
Menim nipa or can't ask him, but not that I know of say will be catching and say when you wanna hear no. I'm not sure say any board member mentioned that to her. Whoever that mentioned to her, she has the right to come out and say it. But I'm not sure say any board member will say that or said that to her in her face. Say when you wanna hear and all that. No. I'm not sure within the board meeting or anywhere. I'm not sure. But she has the right to come out.
Okay, so that means in Chawashunkra.
No. Not. And I mean, my messy board meeting. I've never missed board meeting, so I'm not sure that I didn't even hear or see anybody saying say and you wanna hear my messy board meeting.
I see. And so I still want to get into, apart from say also on one can say board no more antagonizing and anything bia there anything be
okay. So the statement not sure not see data collection the board did not allow her to do data collection.
Yeah,
the board was antagonizing her and all that. Data collection that was the, I think, early stage of the authority, no, I mean, yeah, establish a board, no. Just as he said, no, the board was established on a zero state, so there was no seed funding and all those things. Yeah, so it is the authority that have to. Because that time, unfortunately, that time now budget accorded that. Finance ministry has sent in the budget accorded that. So more or less, we have to rely on the ministry to support the authority, where the authority was given an office at BGL. So it was one room office that we were managing. We have to manage
Bureau of Ghana Languages.
Yes, BGL. Okay. So that time, it was in December 2019. So that time the Ministry of Finance has taken the budget, on my own budget and all that. So it's a new authority. So agency was under the ministry. So we have to rely on the ministry for support from the ministry and all that. So we started on that note. And also data collection. Even that data collection, I as a board member, I didn't know about it. It was not discussed within the board meeting. So I am a member when I catch me. So yes, more data collection. You understand what is the details about it and all that. So we went to a meeting and we had that discussion. It came to the meeting for us to have that discussion. Say, okay, yeah, so data collection. And then and all that. And even if you are doing the data collection, you have representative of these people on the board. You have an actor rep there, a producer rep there, a crew rep there, NAFTI, and everybody was on the board. So definitely, if you want to do a data collection, you just give it to the leaders, then they go to their constituents and give it to them for them to do the data collection. So we ask it to be held whilst we set up the NFA to become a proper agency before we can proceed from there. And I mean after the
data collection,
what's it? No, we put it on hold for us to set the NFA up. I mean, we need to make sure that the NFA is set up, because that time the NFA is not set up.
But from Nasema Okano, or see on also call him as executive secretary, who said no hunya. So he thought that the first thing that she tried to do was to gather data to understand the sector. And he said, data na no between atenya. So
if you want to gather data, why don't you discuss with the board and let the board understand where you are coming from? So we all be on the same page. Then you can proceed and do whatever data that you want to collect. Nevertheless, before even the NFA, the ministry has already done some data collection from Honorable Minister Afeku through Commission on Culture. Yeah, data collection data. So it's even there already.
That bogus data now so
whichever way. Even if you want to improve
it's not whichever way. So critical. I say on you, I may say that because you be sad na they be actually na boss so create this data. Where is it? The data.
I could say. If the ministry through Commission on Culture, I data collection data. You want to do data collection for the authority. You have board members. Discuss with the board members. Let's get an understanding very well where you are coming from, and let's move on.
Nabutre, so great.
Yes.
So I said that bogus data collection.
You did. I don't. No, I know. Say me know the other. We know the anything I'm involved. I know how you did.
No, because that data.
It was not bogus.
The reason I say it's bogus. They say. Up to date, yebisawa no atuyama watu.
Yeah, kwezi.
Watu yakini osi omunko kubisa country.
Yeah. Kwezi, the data was not just by Commission on Culture. I think Creative Council was also involved. So it was about the whole industry, which include film. What am I saying? The then minister can say no. Say support to this data collection for the whole industry, and see we are the film the so ebema
socket data no way
data no the ministry.
So who a copy of the data?
Yes.
Okay, so ubet me produce data na mai.
Yes.
Because you bisawa those days.
Yes.
And that's why I said that bogus data. No?
Yes.
Because you bisawa they biya you bisawa also the ama minister and Yanko minister.
Yes. Because the minister the ministry was the one who commissioned us.
So that I can even withdraw, change my word, and say so it's not bogus.
Oh, okay, fine.
So obit me and my
yeah.
copy of the data.
Yeah.
Then it says, okay, this is the data that you collected.
Yes.
Okay.
What's the word for something that is not bogus?
Say.
What is the word for something that opposite of bogus? First, you change your mind. So we are beginning to look for the word.
And you see, what we were doing to send Samika,
yeah.
What we were doing for that data, no, we could have just done a simple Google share mobile, but we realized no any authentic, because anybody at all or obenya that link, can just fill in anything. So we decide to use the industry reps, Sami was then
so me I'm trying to be also data
yes.
So also be my copy of the data.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I'm showing him copy better time.
Oh.
Now it'll be to me my data, and then so that we can move on from there. And now between the annual to say yes indeed. We juma data no honum say which Abianca NFA could have relied on.
Yeah.
Because you name data cry be not Juliet in so because I say or no person take sector and because reading from what she wrote, she wanted to understand the sector and need to know gather data. And about the Sami Munin and Crawford almost block here. I'm from there, no. What's it? Oh, but so I say board, no. That's
no. Because you can say block here. I say
I'm not the one saying it. I'm sure say we must say the first activity we tried to do was gather data to understand the sector. This activity was blocked by the board.
So I mean, it was not blocked. We didn't block it. If you want to understand the industry, you have the industry stakeholders, reps on the board. So if you want to understand the industry, ABIA crew, Moya saying the details about the crew and all that, you can verify from the rep that is on the board.
Mami ma uncheche and thankfully because you were former deputy minister Ohanum so between abo ami yetun atete nyama ni bia wo kan so ase again or say board meetings were a sight to behold. This is deep. Chese nkai bia me cheche motwi ma nyama e call so board meeting ase no ese wani ense wo ka kire na se akoye se nyama e call so no de entwe ye kura was a sight to behold. Dia na betumi aka fasa ase me a Juliet Ken.
Okay, bro, say say you wahai na ebia o producer DBB atwa bonten say Kwesi Aboagye is doing maybe I mean or the atwa bonten concerning Oshoyi. Now when you here then somebody call you to tell you, I'm sure you'll be surprised. I'm sure you won't be happy with your producer. It's the same thing. So as a board member, Meko me association and I say Meko industry, and then somebody will call me on phone and tell me say, Sammy, we've seen this happening here by the NFA. A month is saying more with my mind and say, now me I'm a board member. I have no idea of a major event happening with the NFA. Now me as a board member, I have no idea. How do you expect me to respond to the executive secretary at the board meeting? I will get angry. I won't be happy with you if you don't give me proper explanation for me to understand why you put out major event out there without informing me.
How was board meeting? Chamfonika Krachen, because you see, like Nodia to Abontin, I'm saying it created a certain impression. Say, near Kosu board meeting, as when and so board meetings were a sight to behold. Or created the impression said, Niama. Where basa our board meeting.
Everybody gets surprised when we go to board meeting, because to say an event like presidential pitch series is a huge event that needs a thorough discussion within the board setup. Okay, for us to understand what the presidential pitch series is about, what the details, where you are getting your funding to organize such an event, is GOG giving you money, or who is funding it for you, and how the scope of the event, how it's going to happen and all that. As a board member, I'd have no idea about it.
Is it the case that officially one church
no, if you ask me today, I'm talking about the board as a whole. I'm talking about the board as a whole. Say you go to a meeting.
P series, no.
P series, we have
presidential P series.
We have less idea about P series. Ubisame say then what happened to the P series? The end results of the P series are, if you ask me, Sammy, as a board member, I can't tell you. I can't give you explanation to it. I cannot. And I'm saying this because of what
I didn't know. Because sir, you see a Dinkra that's a presidential pitch series.
Yes.
Into your man kasa was here and what done it in your account. And how chichim
and I make us say Ugo Bisami say what is about the P series. Me as a board member, I have no idea, because Obeya Adiano, we will discuss at the board meeting on a different thing. Then tomorrow you see that there's a different thing that is being happening out there, and even your member or your constituent will call you and people and call you say this thing is happening and you didn't even inform us. Presidential Peace Series is a huge event between GOG, NFA, and for the industry as well. So if GOG is supporting you, we have to know as a board and communicate with the ministry and know what is happening and all that. But unfortunately, the board didn't know anything about it. Or can the board antagonize you? How would the board be happy with you if you don't communicate the right information to the board and agree with the board? Per the act, no kind act now. The executive secretary is answerable to the board, not minister or ministry. Yes, obviously, definitely you have some discussion with the minister, all right. But you are finally answerable to the board, whatever that goes on within the secretariat. And you know, the whole setup in India from 2019 to today that we are speaking now, that a new executive secretary has come in, you know, the board major event that happened within the NF, you know, the board was not in tune with that.
There was a day I was attacked for 5 hours by a 13-member board and screamed at to keep quiet when I tried to explain the situation, and insulted 2 weeks without any breaks on 3 WhatsApp pages. So 5 hours board, 30-member board. Na motumane nisa this thing.
Antoine Mano say is an insult, somebody is insulting her or something. You know how it is when we go into a meeting and we disagree to agree. Okay, issues will come up. People will disagree on some of the issues that she will bring and all that. It doesn't mean that somebody is insulting you and all that. No, the board itself, the whole body itself is not happy with how she handled some of the issues or how she handled some of the things that we all agree and discuss. We agree on, say, put this paper here so that somebody, Equia will come and pick it tomorrow. Before you know, it is with this man. How do you expect the board should be to smile with? No, it's not possible. And definitely, once we go into a meeting, definitely there will be disagreement here and there. But it doesn't mean what she's trying to say. The board will insult you and attack you and all that. No, it never happens like that. And moreover, somebody will not talk or argue with you, just say or argue with you. No, issues crop up and we have to argue over it, or maybe disagree and agree to whatever that we discuss.
National Film Authority and Como Erie. I see to me say Yamin Chadia, former Deputy Minister, Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts and so on, so Ramako Krikumante with Tien Komonubia Kama. So ye pese ye hunyama ni suye. And somewhere Juliet Yasanto Asante the Betuja. Obeka Nasem Niamani be it for Brofo Bebri. But Netifia Semno was say today is one of the happiest days of my life. She said, "Where you need that kasiepa or my brabum or no Juliet no account." And this is why. Was he saying, "I decree you see where you need that pano." And he said, in November 2020, when I was asked by the minister to take the job of the executive secretary of the National Film Authority, I accepted. Little did I envisage what was to follow. Just say, "Did you no share in Sano?" Na unim saying ananyama tie. And which no nyama e wo mu nya maketwa san komo no de bem se benada no kra ye bobo so kakra wa hadum sei ni ensem no na mamenko na makam wai we tie komo na bi I'm sure se wakenkan ensem no so adulate di atodwe former board member National Film Authority Samuel Jandon so achechi ni mam kakra from baby amiti it seems Abayambwa National Film Authority any and somewhere Juliet Asante dia to Jana kwa is okay. Abai amwa office kura National Film Authority into main fan is a fiti by 2019 na yes set up office emrano kura no say 2016 honum say but finally say bia ye office na ye bi office na omampanyi nanado shase 2019 say no kan be December bronya bosumi honum say copy so mu fia ben mu ye ni office man National Film Authority biakra ye de ma mo Bureau of Ghana Languages no ma de omade abayamwa Mark
yeah
abayamwa ana
okay kasi me say and ra ne exactly 1 year ayenu John Kuma Ijayo
former deputy minister.
Yo.
Okay.
Only 1 year.
May he so rest in peace.
Yo, may he rest. One solid man. Yes. So kai Rash DKB.
Oh yeah.
Rash is OTA.
Oh.
Intimima Ras.
Rash the man kaina. Oh.
Okay.
Makodi kenke woni fie dia.
Madani
fie krapen.
Oh, London.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nini papa.
Okay. And also what's in there World Women's Day.
International Women's Day.
Okay. It's anka. And then I can say more baby hotono. And then pampering. Tilly. You know what's up. Ana wejame. Okay, all right. Nti emia nyina including my mom. You celebrate one ene. Na mom, man see what men can do. They can do more.
Yeah.
You same both record no obi obi.
Ten man so omo dio.
Omo we because obi an ka bi man o. Is okay bi also man no. Man the one e ka bi man be ma. What International Men's Day o.
Be man na no medru anyo.
Yo. Mo de sa no pe nyina etiko ne eko. Nti anka ne de enya sanka ye be kan yi asem kese na Juliet ma no home ne you celebrating the day but on an cultural bibi bai and as a former deputy minister for tourism art and culture ebi o ha because my party is still my party and I still believe in the MPP a party in a war abang so I must do what is right for my government. Nyama amoke kind no. Start a be a war can say government didn't help Juliet and her team relative. A good seminar material because my tasty baby sada at Creative Arts Council. And easy be a catch or say what their bank baby mouse called Buano Fufra easier or dadao. Me won say wan chechire bibi sa ma Rexoma Black Star experience minia my Korean brother you ready baby afufuru bia san baby Rexoma the from kwesi abajunya baby sa ha say where do we find Black Star experience in the law? Which law is backing Black Star experience? Kwesi abajunya umba baby sa very soon and now where do me sa where
oh, media may say, I don't think that we need to set up a whole presidential staffer for Black Stars.
It was started now. I can't. So you see, you true
because anyway, but I know you and
that's another matter. Yes.
Yeah. You see, because a Jumana, I say Black Star experience, I say no. Virtually, I mean, wow, ministry open.
Yeah.
She mean say be a wash that transfer for Black Star experience now.
Oh, agencies now, and a lot of them when they come together, form a secretariat under the various units, it can be executed.
So yes, and until I say ministry, the entire programs in our junior they are kosher honum say, and Osha, I'm seeing something this week. Obi bet me I say okay, well, bia, but I've seen something that happened this week. Then I'm asking myself, okay. It's early days yet.
Now, Kwesi, me pass best start politics.
Oh, no politics. this week and I'm launch Ghana man thing. Ghana man no.
Yo.
Kofi Ochidako diaspora. If wajeto GTA. Abeku Santana deputy GTA. Rexoma presidential staffer. Then I'm asking, where's the minister? Omaji ejuma no mkuja no mlo. And I'm joking. So where's the minister?
Minister in Ghana.
Ah, okay. And also baby now, yes, if you find in the constituency also baby.
And the minimum.
Oh, I saw the video. So it's a social media there.
Wouldn't you say me pass you best start by your beba after 3 months honeymoon we be your beba. GTA had already 2 deputies. At Tama Mr. Kwesiajima no already 2 deputies. Samson Insia Ananinsia Samson Eko Samson. Since I be a deputy no, a 3rd one and we'll come back and find out all these things in future. Don't worry. Some more cut numbers no so. We gave too many people jobs. Job for the boys. How many times I term job for the boys. I be a kumumi say the deputy on the 3rd and no 2nd and no 1st. We'll come and ask all those things. Minia Rexuma. What's the Minia no maybe on question? I'm a politics in the idea. Minia Rexuma so presidential staffer. And the one now kind Yemen kind.
Ah, now they have deposition man.
And so now we say maybe or that no won't just so kwasi what they ever in future. Me best go back in I don't have home plans. So we share idea ye kan ya. Papa we kabina me manage ma so nya mame. So get this from ka chenda. And na ojuma no say heading inti me first can be nkan. Na me say eh adwuma ne den no say na me say me ni extra bi an be kan no say usuma say papa o papa ma me adwuma bi me ka chen say adwuma ne den first can be kan as papa ka chen me say easy an kon ne yere ne ma be di nju no be frame me no nti menye adwuma wi say kukwa ka president Kufado ne bia na abusuafo be yo ko me frame me say me creative art council unim say o peculiar strength oni bi ne mai ni bi na abusuafo ni bi so wo na betuma ye just like you sit here adwuma wo ye bra penny or say kwame despite nim say ontumenye anything wa be frɛ won the moment you agree say adwuma wo be ye no ye under duress you agreed say obeye. That is why you have never heard my pain at the Creative Art Agency. Because I agreed. President Kufado be me minister or frame me one Friday be. Because you go to or be to an first. So no person dem wini. Ope. Because some people reject ministerial position. Because after 4 years, both were jobless. And you care for passamaba, unemployment. It will be a minister crowd manner on pay. It will be on association with even politics. It is Memiji Creative Art Agency, our now council. Juliet Asante, Eji Tumuso obeye sa
I say now man penyi bape. And until you call deputy minister.
Anyway, me cut council not agency.
But say a council na be agency no.
Yes. I say ninja me koye minister ne because now man penyi ba ne pe.
Yeah.
Me the Creative Art Agency.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with it, Anna.
Oh, no, I'm just saying information on the street.
Bonjour
for na normal kind of.
But Saturday I don't have to come back to power. Tanya me who here in
yo.
Me there media we on so dey for na we. I can't reverse it. It menye ho argument. Yo, ana
bonjour for no musimi mbusa na me dey me.
O ka che bonjour for say ekoyanim.
Yo mate.
Ekoyanim. So Miss Juliet Asante accepted Sejumai and OJ. And now wow. The truth is that Obrey first a year or two because now only green light to even become a worker by law. It's not no ye na kwaye ye ni bia na council hon. Maybe I in town want you although no one law no signed NDC the day before they left no. Operationalization of the office no. Na a mass ye. Again, with a board, no, by law, they are supposed to give green light.
Yes, the board is supposed to
give green light before she can be accepted as confirmed as executive director.
Why in the act?
That's what.
No,
Sammy Mattis or continue.
No, yeah, act no, but your orientation, public service commission orientation for the board.
Okay.
So the person who did orientation from public service commission mentioned that the board has to write to the public service commission, doing recommendation like. Board made recommendation to public service commission for them to start the process of confirming her office or confirming her as executive secretary into the public service.
So
the board did not do that. No, board 9, yes sir. So as far as the board is concerned, the board did not do such. When
did I say Abina Mwano?
Debbie, question Yabai. The foundation of this whole board executive director thing, because my chair many hint to say board name person woman green light. How would the executive director feel about the board? Board no certain somehow no any green light. Emma one fan word one manager for Konya Juma and they start. They've gone through a lot of orientations. They will tell you, say, I can't say it's because baby say, but I've always had issues with both parties, the executive director and the board themselves. Jando ekasa sisi e say or can be say why event wonim why major, and I like the word he used, I say major, and I italicized it, major. Which means that yes, you are not saying they want to know everything, but major. My challenge with the board in that sense is that I noticed that the board didn't know what they stand for as against the executive director, so what she or they stand for. Boards are strategic, and executive in that sense will do tactical. But later on, who said the board was interested in tactical things. Because see, more wahi. Say more board eba a long term yamankwa. What is the plan for the next 3 years? What are we going to do for the next whatever? You only present a rough idea of the bigger picture to them, and then they bring their brains on board. But I noticed that the NFA board, meaning a more law no. And they create a problem now, as if they are supposed to know day to day. And I have always said that it is one of my challenges with them. Yes.
Pacho, sorry. It is not that the board wants to know day to day affairs of the secretariat. For the secretariat, I mean, the board meets quarterly, every quarter.
Sure.
So that's every 3 months. So we meet 4 times in a year. So within that 3 months, whatever activities you are doing, the board is not there to scrutinize whatever you are doing. The board only comes to meet and then give us reports of what has happened or what has transpired within that 3 months. Okay, just as I said, if
but no data collection, yeah, must say more money.
No, and I make us say just as he said, the board takes policy like the strategic policy and all that, and to know the activities in the banner. AB activities where we feel that no, it's not. Let's shelve it because of ABC reasons. Just like the naming of the industry. The board, you brought it to the board. We said no, that is not the priority of the industry now. Let's look at fixing the challenges of the industry and get the market for the industry and all that. Then now we can think of a naming of an industry or something. Before we know, you've gone to do a rebranding of the industry when the board have not even sanctioned or have not even approved you naming of an industry. On the same honorable we came to him on concerning the same issue of rebranding, and he sat in a meeting with us and with George, and then it came to that the ministry will issue a statement, which of course the ministry issued a statement. So it's not like the board has interest in day to day or no, it is a major.
You see, baby, I mean what I didn't say. That's why I like the word you used. But I want to what can say. All I'm trying to say is that as a board, it is not everything that the organization will do that you will know.
If I say Yenima, okay, let me refer. We did not approve it. So like Film Summit, you came to a meeting with us. Oba meeting say Oba film summit. And that's okay. Previous 1 hour here, for report bre ne what happened ne see and in first why they bread industry because even already no ne honorable akwaye meeting put that because there was a program a tourism program be a course I think April or so, and then there was a conversation about cinema not being lucrative and all that. So it came to our meeting that this is what it was said at that program. So if we can discuss with the board, can discuss with the minister for the minister to get the understanding of cinema and all that. So I think minister, I even did that call. I called on. I would say, okay, the board want to meet minister. So
Kwesi, the truth is that may board as some crowd and can for public consumption.
Yes.
It's in make no some no can may need interest almost. Reason say my orientation again board assembly stays at the board level. What do I say? Yes. On what I be saying I the board because on the board members are them na but what I'm saying is that what I know for boards, you come for a meeting this year. What is the plan for the year? Then your leadership, you do your presentation this year. What. So when they come in the subsequent meetings, they are coming to see how far you've gone with the things that this year we're supposed to do, and tell you that okay, I deal with your mouth. Okay, so we hit the target. Say your mouth to this time. One yes, say yeah, we will not be happy with you. See, and I also noticed that the importance of boards, executive director didn't give that importance. No, I'm on the board. No, maybe it's a problem with the political type of boards. Because when you come to the private sector, a board is no joke.
Nanya no na Mark. Me can say mu ha. O si there be last week me can Socrates so be defending the same thing.
O can na me say there be.
Me say. Aban na mwa. O si there be nya aban.
But that is not what you said o. Me can there be no. Okay. Nya na kan le on. O say aban na mwa.
Yeah.
Na me can utie ni am say maybe. Man ka say
because board ya akroya yi. Aban president.
Yes.
And I appointed board.
But it's the law. The law. Okay, it's a board.
No. I'm saying that according to the law.
Yes.
The president appoints the board. According to Mrano, president now appointed board. So last week, Socrates is trying to find problem with the board. Me say Aban Ambwa because all the board is here. There's an issue. The board has become like a lame duck and Abibisa. There's a problem. When minister even cry the ministry and our minister and the council is on the board.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That's idea when you are so then it's a bind who did not help. And I'm
Baby. Then tell me say nyamba say. You remember say the way you become what some fear ya ola me ye argument but later on he accepted that I was right. Law way Socrates makache on the bia say there's a problem with this law.
So no, Mark, we are not going to talk debate
about
no, let's work with the way I DNA. If there's a problem, I am saying that because if you take the act, you take the act.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's 4.2. Section 4.2 or say the members of the board shall be appointed by the president in accordance with Article 70 of the Constitution. Send your Constitution each the appointing board way.
Correct.
So now we're going to find problem with all the boards in the various agencies. President now appoint you.
Yeah.
The other now you are finding problem.
Correct. If you read the Creative Arts Agency law, it is also appointed by president, but it is not per reps of associations. Go and read the Creative Arts Agency one and see. So and go and read Cocoa Board, some board, so there's of associations for the transfer. That is where the challenge is from. Associations now I'm dwelling on it. Because me, Mark has several times. I don't want to speak show-based conversations, I've told you. But when a Komai those times, who a Komai
council,
music council, okay. One a chance has not family or council, but they are representing everyone in the music industry. Oh, Kwasabaji, maybe I brand to be an in the industry. Now my friend says, now do be around to radio, so no castle like authority. As somehow Kwasabaji catch him and say, oh, not no penny or gamro. So a penny or gamro, there must be an interview there. Okay. Okay.
Na say nyame phone.
Okay, no say question you matter that's bye bye.
Una go kukuru no na ade no go see Gamro. Na if me interview now say ade ntina me man airtime.
Correct. Because the industry per association semi ni e piano. What all knowledge you say baby I do no our capacity to do what he's doing no. Because what association be oda no nti. You know what now? Per structure be aye enti no. No akoda no. See, if you like, me yan from at board no so ne. Me case me some question one or two, but you probe it further. You see a lot of them. That is their first time they're even serving on board. A lot of them orientation challenge. Me say, but we are an strength. They are very good with what they do. That is why they've been able to rise to that level. It doesn't mean that organization Yama is your strength. But the fact that Jando leading crew, he must be. Because no leading crew association. It's he must be the one on the board.
Law we know.
So can you imagine a Komaika ne music council?
And but you call mon baby obi anashunjin.
So no what for. You see, for me, president to choose to based on what the law says.
But
until me say me and family me aban. Sana law ni create the chechere president name.
Another things.
And because it's a law be a perfect and will not be reviewing laws. The laws na yekopa anka parliament e gudi dada nature parliament ye relevant ne say emiri ko nyina dem
so me musa we na me nko rank akra na union mbem so we share the composition of the board na film actors no Ghana Actors Guild was so Film Producers Association of Ghana, Ghana Academy of Film and Television Art, Women in Film and Television, Collective Management Organization of Audiovisual Rights Owners, Film Distributors and Marketers, and Film Crew Association of Ghana. So these bodies, I say, being on the board no a problem. Mark.
Now me can say, you know board ethics is fine, board the human is fine. Be a uku school so and we for apeke kakra home and now serve ha. And then when you work in an organization, what structured organization, you also learn about some of these things. Because Gamro, I'm sure that you learn some things around Gamro. And now who be there for the first time. We'll be on more than environment. Let's face fact. The creative industry is driven by talent. It's your talent and you can make money. It doesn't mean you know governance issues. But I am making governance. Mamu for one could see one say I am buying a make-up. Governance is a whole ecosystem on its own, not just a bank. Like I said the last time, say you feel cry there's governance in your own house. So if you don't know governance issues, so don't continue our
administration.
Fine, who at your level you say administration, yes.
No, all of us our level administration.
But your level. It's kwesi mijina so say sana sa time na me kan na ho na mijina say si anya sa de hu biribia. And I will show you, maybe some of the changes we made around the laws in this particular ministry. Ubaje they say National Theatre. Art Center, they also have their theatre, but it doesn't fall under National Theatre. Commission on Culture. It is a year we can say Rex say empower Commission on Culture. Commission on Culture should have been able to lead then the movement 24
the Blasters.
Blasters 3 years. What I say? Ministry no we can acquire law separate at all disintegrated. Say Japan Saba as a lawyer. No say no. How come I'm confused? Where can we you can we but some of you are cannibalizing. Job are anyway like I mentioned as you for the desk of Commission on Culture because of Creative Art Council that desk is nullified. But so creative office they say they haven't creative desk. So who is doing what? Those are some of the things we young laws, you know. Because Attorney General and say blame me. Some in the law of this creative art film creative art agency law is supposed to take your film. Meanwhile you are NFA. Those are some of the things.
Okay, all right. So it's for microphone because we say why you answer person can be so. I mean, you na me call me ma union so kebi na me sambra
two quick points. Honorable. Na said ne pimpim.
So someone just tagged me. I saw this thing. Tell Halifax say Obia ni agenda bia one. Those people that are pushing agenda. We discuss issues here.
Okay.
We also comment. Give you
comment here. No, my chair comment.
You know what I'm talking about. If you want me to read
is it a winning bar?
Yeah, afenyo marking issue.
Yeah.
So we can't discuss issues.
I should comment Ben.
Oh, I'm not going to read the comment. I'm not going to read your comment. But I'm
sure 5 o'clock.
But you know, so you
5 o'clock comment.
Is that not a comment? Comment. Is that not a comment?
Or say
no. It's not a comment. Let's move on. I'm just saying it. Let's move on.
Meaning we're meeting 5 o'clock.
No, you really have to write it on public.
Oh.
We are lost too.
Or say yes, I owe you a handshake.
One say this man, he always want to. I'm just saying on me count. Until I just
want say near Halifax Albo ni dino control in reference to me or say dear Socrisafo, I owe you a handshake. That's 1 hour ago. And me so mbaka say 5 o'clock.
Meaning
we have a meeting at 5 o'clock.
You and who?
Me and Halifax.
But what does that got to do with a handshake?
Me writing a handshake, no. Me writing 5 o'clock.
So good. I advised you earlier. Earlier on, say.
Yeah.
And you might be ha. I mean, yet radio soon. You can't be up as all ya to say bia. Oh yeah, baby, in communum. Ne be one. I am just. And then you might now person obey our between.
The way you want to go by.
Yes, I brought the issue between you and me. Didn't you? So what can I comment? Didn't you? So yes, when I was there saying comment, you were pretending as if Unim say I could comment.
Because I thought say some comment be. Ultimately say be our true be, but anyway.
Who needs to kiss Mr. and Mrs.
When you Mr. When I'm your Mr.
Maybe I have a cousin.
How I need to know where you Mr. and Mrs.
Maybe I had
between your show no Moses out.
He's too diabolic.
Between your show no Moses out.
That's why I don't straight to D to send on your BBL.
You have to also understand that you can't con a con man.
Because even say show yanko.
What happened with no more?
Yanko.
Record.
Because yanko ana mintrain.
I'm listening.
Oh, okay.
I don't know floor.
Na me floor. Na me can ni person bisa say as a board. Is it that the executive secretary and I say a CEO ekoya de ani wie no abebo board amane asan from the beginning no, let's say multimedia, the owner is there but our board no back up including the head no matter as more planning niema for the year and now for the quarter and sana work up
the executive director. Your job is to be creative and solve problems.
Yes.
So that you can maximize
results.
Growth. Correct. Okay. So your job is to make a presentation to your board.
At the beginning?
Yes, what you can do to bring success to NFA or whatever.
Good.
So the board goes through, they listen to you.
Is it at the beginning?
Yes,
and I say,
no. That's why I said you must share a strategic plan.
Okay.
Strategic plan is what you want to see the business and then be in the next 5 years, 10 years.
But listening to them, no, their problem is, I don't know. Beginning na nene omo ne tena se kan nyina no nkyere omo ne say mekoye we you wakoye we na wakoye we omo beti oti ho anu ati say bibi koso ansana omo ba no mbebisa na
wo kai sem enam ko kan kwasi gbajere be share aban me can say maybe because it's a political board and it is the first time your institutes are board and executive director too the first government work in Sunni it maybe that is and the cover challenge is by
challenge being a cover by patrol.
Okay, good. Challenger a cover by and say both parties one of the things I'm home ministry and say when you care for I don't give you orientation.
But fortunately, they got the orientation at the beginning.
Came later.
No. We were put into, or the president appointed us in December 2019, and we had orientation to in
say country.
President A appointee President A appointee 2019 December, and a year orientation in March 2020.
Okay, so 3 months.
Yes, even from 2019 to March, 9-year board meeting.
Okay.
So 9-year board meeting. Okay. So your orientation and some year kick-starting board meeting.
All right.
Because now Auntie Josephine mentioned that we have to do the orientation before we start.
Josephine is the minister's rep on the board.
Yes, on the board. Yes.
Okay. It's Muye orientation in your first meeting. What did you ask for as a board?
What did we ask for?
Yeah.
From who?
From the executive director.
Oh no! I mean the first meeting was official introduction meeting to like everybody, welcoming everybody on the board. That was our first meeting.
Okay.
Yes, that was our first meeting.
But we come business wise.
Business. What we discussed was the airline first. Our major focus is to push for the airline to be passed, and get the tax team to present the airline for us, because not airline, the board any airline.
Okay.
So tax team was supposed to present it to us officially.
Okay. To the whole day airline,
No, I mean that day. I mean the first meeting it was. I mean introduction meeting and all. Yes, introduction meeting and all that.
Was on getting the
airline passed. Yes.
So that was an assignment.
Yes.
That the executive secretary should go.
Yes, and get the tax team to present.
Once a Yamani make a problem, and your first meeting or your second meeting, executive director, we want to see what you have for us for the next 1 year. Share your plan, because we are going to be in office for 4 years. Let us see your 4-year plan, and then let us see year 1 plan.
See,
quick.
At our your orientation, the man board with a novel. That's one. And 2, board we a very special board because you have your stakeholders, players, and our board also. So if we work cordially and we work together, we can chalk success.
But how do you chalk success if you don't have targets?
Oh no, not make definitely. Oh, there was a target.
Getting the LI passed, which is very crucial to implementation of the law. No?
So, office you see mission. Okay. The vision is a strategic one, and the mission is the steps you take to get the vision. Same as we in 4 years. This is what we want to do. If this is what we want to do in 4 years, what are the steps we are going to take? And the steps will be year 1, year 2, year 3, and debate home. So quickly, as a secretary director, present it. Because we are there.
That's from the orientation. That's from the orientation. That's from the orientation.
And you know, media me said meet here no. That was the first target of me say.
We mu group we. Whatever you team wa. We say we ma come what that. What ba foforo no. Me cho letter e come on. Frankie 5 say also because we must work together. The Creative Art Council, can we have a meeting and then we are inviting them to come? They say me can chair me say na me law by the time me chia me from meeting.
And it was not
verbal or written.
I think they wrote.
I think you came to our meeting, Krapo.
See, much no baby because me I didn't say any here thing. Sa power play na moye no. They were doing power play. I'm telling you, because this is experience. Me and you'll be me. They wrote to me and told me that.
And to me, Mr. Mark.
Yes.
Say BBC Koswa.
Yeah.
Ninyine muno. Why na so boa man ya matimi sina na kwemu yi pa. The minister.
Yes.
So you see, that is why I keep saying say abayamwa. And abayno then I'm putting it to you, a new minister. Munamambwa. Because all these problems, all these challenges.
Blame the minister, not me. Also, how deal with it? Also, started with you first, as if the only ministry that the deputy is on top, and then the minister is down.
Mark, I don't know how you were people.
There be creative art, culture and art.
No, but what in your
creative art, culture and art.
No, what in your mechanics because oti ni mana oni enya wa ha. You know dinkom. So let's put it into. I'm saying that okay, so we ministry.
Yeah, because see
the ministry.
Let's me correct you and say. I've noticed that.
There's nothing to be corrected.
It's okay, sir. Whenever they mention that, I think, say, maybe I MBY no can't be nam te onu se metie obi na send brain o can say be quote no or say when there's success in the ministry tourism they say is akwasi agema but when there's a problem in the ministry they say it's okrekumante that's what I've inherited.
Yeah.
Oh
yes, yeah. No, but success maybe I don't know
because
the thing says success as far as MPP,
yes,
success are more choco in the sector, no,
yes,
is just in the tourism side.
Okay, so if it's just in the tourism side, tourism and come ministry, no? Of
course I can.
So how can they never mention me and my minister?
Yeah.
Aha. Okay. It's just some and I'm correct. Oh, you know, come baby, I'm imagine because I'm power. Is it deliberate? Uba do negative. They will say me first as a minister.
Oh no, quick one. I'm in farmer.
It's a crazy one.
Okay.
No, Messi material because material.
I agree with you. Yes.
And
so yes, we take.
A friend. You are a friend of the program and the station. So you're tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Say,
yes.
And of course, of course, maybe for us to correct that impression where Abia, you are telling us that if feed into the narrative and some amount for can so yeah the subo bia about ministry say Marco Krekumante.
Yes.
Marco, it's like as if it's okay una now take una yes. Minister but you are not the minister too.
Okay. Have you wondered why Bepemene President John Mahama lead for creative art agency?
Oh sir, Monsieur Aman Vompe.
So could you
some okay. Problem. The problems wahala is a wahala area.
Okay. Quick.
But I don't want to be the subo bomb. Mark with the bomb. Yes.
That's some granny.
Because Muna Mambuasa a creative art agency no. Mu ena omanpenyi akofa ne ba. No de net no because oye na nko ye sa ho ni year. Because that tourism because I've been into Obia that one when you appoint people go into tourism Obia Niaji because that place cool chop. NFE somehow Juliet Boy even though I say a wabo kakra to gum near the but is better but creative art agency there Jankuma ade no troka
Kwesi I will show you I'll mention about Namitma Kai government agencies started in the President Kufado's time and you will see that it is like that almost everywhere when they are starting
and you remember
okay special prosecutor okay. Sure. When I tried, say, even creative art agency, even recruiting, the process for buying your man, it's not as you think you see it all. System, no, the public servants who do these things, they are quiet. I'm sure they are sitting at home laughing at us.
Public Service Commission.
Yeah, they will tell you that one side like that. They don't care. Even this year, recruitment for creative art agency, and some officer. Wouldn't say?
Oh yeah.
You are me now. Some say,
oh yeah,
yeah,
so I'm new. But say because who say by the time and this thing sometimes when we say it, Mark, I say I can't say it here. I don't know why getting to the tail end of administration, and sana more because yes, I take office no.
Yeah.
It was 2020. No, acting a passing 2020 boy. Me refit exact area between abuam as to when Jankoma bar office let's say within that 4 years let's say from 2020 to 2024 no yeah
I'm not speaking say Jankroma but say how Jankroma sometimes get frustrated to the extent that Bakokrano she had to vent in public a beye on the minister crying him. Ayika cry like, why is she talking like that? Because no, I break. Meffin Pick, she had to vent like, why?
So now something is nani how they say.
Now they say she feels like saying nyama, simply a move.
So why no man dey na change name?
And I say is a public service. Ubejadi say creative art agency. What publish ayika say adwuma, what pepper sim. Nipa wan pene bai. You can call the ministry obi visa seminar mekan one chepe workers
position one. The various positions
again where I know that again it comes back to law and say our old system of publishing in the newspaper, I think it's a cake. Yes, say phones here a call phone, so I'm sure that, but per law, it must be newspaper. And no matter to say was law, what's it? What was it? Newspaper, was a very rate. Then
substantive service class, substitute service class is a go publish your newspaper.
Correct, but it's in the pine newspaper. It's yes, it's now. It's a call newspaper one, nipa one. It's a fee per workers, no woman. I'm telling you.
So a ban is saying, and from let's say
2021.
So by end of 2024,
we got clearance in 2020, 2022. Ninya clearance. 2021 year.
Okay.
22 and ninya clearance.
Okay.
Ninya clearance no. And now one again the same public service. If by say instruction from the top say, memma you recruit 2 workers because it was his kind of finance ministry. It's every December so you must start afresh. The people have worked here it could do December. And then my Juliet can say this can be a then account or by the end of the year no 1 year for and then Juliet pen what year no. Every December BBR goes back. Then you start afresh. To 2022 can say president Bekan say say can want to recruitment via guy.
Anyway.
And
because finance minister for instance say public person yes. So
yes.
To pay Juma your abemu dia pay bifa.
Correct. More because they should encourage the private sector.
Yeah.
Good. It's no the then call 2023. 2023 so time out one man say oh mama and clearance say now we can recruit no. Now a few months to the end of 2023. I do the end of 2023 let's go back. So we have to start afresh. So those are some of the things that what abema be at achibia yenina enkoma yedi e wo se bu ayehwe na yesesa because a very tedious, very stressful, it can be depressive, but sana emrane kanin you can't change it.
Okay,
that is it. Yeah.
So okay, my question is union mo become kakra.
Me die na minwi nti honorable ma hu ba bia ofri no but senior America no their challenges I'm seeing is because they put the cart before the horse. Instead of starting with the agenda and handing it to the executive secretary, it looks like.
No, honorable, meeting I say no.
What's it?
Board what do you want as a board?
No. See at the meeting, no, so many no and normal planning what to do. And
planning.
No, so all the activities in the Basana work on.
Yes.
We bring your activities. Yes. We discuss it. The board approve or disapprove, then we proceed.
Yes.
But the point, but what we are saying is that you do the activities before you bring it to the board. Oh yeah, activity no, and so now the board no so.
And your mama report. That's what I've done. Yes, after.
It's a film summit. See, film summit this year and last year, no. Oba meeting also Oba meeting see bring reports of last edition no fabra na yen hwe de course so impact my industry no benefit our GOG government of Ghana enyaye every summit in funding every him fund eba and all those things yen reports be seen the me no ka say many report of the previous summits even this particular oye na say many report as a board member
kwesi
pajwati say
yeah man. Yeah.
So you do that. Oh yeah, activities.
We take responsibility for all the gaps are ever NFA. I say government, and I'm saying the minister. Yes, the minister. So I just wanted to be emphatic on the minister. Yes. The entire Americans, okay, I said, Obi can I say we be a credit for tourism because I demand I'm saying give some of the credit to the minister. That is me. I'm very regimental when it comes to these things. It's the same blame no so bad. The minister must take it. By extension, me. We tried. They'll tell you. We tried.
And Mami Musa Semo, because on a number of occasions, about me discuss it, and especially Bem say, bra, Juliet Koye. So son say a dean Ghana a dean abem so kwa 2 dean Black Star my bem say me ka say mu ministry kra minister throw letter be about say bia mo ba be ye bibia fa ho ye beti mo nka ya ante ho hwe
we did letter me na sign
una sign here ye di sa enkomoni ade is it na Juliet or Bromo ministry wana.
Okay, say what's the difference for Boria so?
Ebia to me be a tiny chia. Emma Mukra as ministry no more ministry hono. Ebia nyama bia kese mu take action mu ntimi take that action no.
She's not above Obiao.
Why o tri hu say and wo bo tri ko te say kotre.
She's not above Obiao. Again, you issue emra ene ye adwuma. Emra ni mu no o she minister na say. Te o kosoro ba form. O she minister say. Politics.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Politics.
Because it looks as if say Juliet not to me be tiny chebia. Just as because he said it.
To me
board no.
Yo.
To say your presidential pitch series. On country meanwhile program no ebeba so. Ade bi obeka say bi board no men konkoye ombehu no oye obeye obetumi ato no nsa omanpanyi beba oba betrem minister beba oba betrem. So if say nyese to me be I be a broom so in a tiny chair. Why would she I mean pay account here? Sami count her but then means on for board in yashi.
Okay. One will say Adiba kwame politics from kakra ye kosuan. Ne say ade a utu fia betu aka easily. In politics one can easily. In man can radio. See one can easily. One will say one at about nothing. Instead of coming on radio, the ideal thing and case what is to resign. Yes, but one better what you do so. I was like, that's him great. You see, me and I'm a person asking me that.
I think say honor my correct. I think before our not minister when the first.
Honorable
Barbara, we wrote a short command sang near cost because now for me local content committee I board no yan discuss simple by a for me local content committee and another thing so now board no inaugurated classification committee and also there was issue about it.
So creating committee.
Yes, and into your command I mean Honorable Minister Barbara Tinjesi, so the board no wanted to resign. Honestly, a person young call off, but honorable any I have a meeting and I discuss it and we agreed and then we.
You mean the minister then Barbara changes?
Yes. Only a meeting part.
No catch him.
Oh, I mean there was a lot I can't want.
No, say be Mamun resign. It's an person who Mamun resign.
Oh yes, I mean that the ministry will see to it that maybe problems via EFC and issues via compare via no very resolvable.
So I know you are the mama can say at a point in time. Some members of the board now consider saying
to resign. Yes. No,
okay. No, but say open say Anka will make you a statement. You resign instead of speaking on radio and you resign, and or resigning it will make a statement.
Oh yeah, you have a question and no.
And one of them say
there be because me can't have call way so because I'm just saying say. My same with Anne said, "O say and yes, and TSA were to me beyond and tiny chia." Frustrations, yeah. I mean, Sammy, I can't about the board near my ye discuss it. Many idea we only in whom come Argentina to say if crocker content. You obey, we will not penny team. We will say one cassa mark programs need be or can cross a beer one namu team. So if there was no someone seen powerful hand beer, yeah.
Nature Mikase and common resign to make a statement and say, at the time I met them, my show say the board also had their gaps, but they never want to accept that one. And only me challenge, you know, me. Yeah, very Juma. President Kufado, I'm a union. Juma say, and my chum letter humbly. Say me meeting and see how best you can work.
So, did it come to my attention? Bra will call one, for instance, because programs in BB or kind. And me kase last week near kana me kache secret okay e ba ne se no man panyin cotton so okay man panyin kra bia na presidential peace series onim se board kra approve
yeah he will know
yeah so that's fair. So if a man panyin ni ma ministry no so no mark munso na munim say sa di board kra kache say mark I know be antia mo na so anka say but this thing we don't know anything about it too. Why I can't man to be biasa.
Okay one will say Obama Mbidi Johnson. She was a rep for the ministry. She reports to the minister, not me. Some of these questions I will not be able to answer. I will not minister no ask him. But generally, when on board meeting, missing board meeting as some can, because ethically, it is not supposed to be discussed in public. Now, when on board meeting, even the chief director will tell you that. Hey, what a board!
No, honorable. Because can't say that. I'm saying no.
David, Mark Bacho, then after such.
Yeah,
concluding. What do you mean? What a board?
Me say me call him be me. Nature me dey about mind tie the weight of a 7 me kind no. Me say President Kufuor ma yen nyina adwuma. My lucky mamba manya law. Me dem order that I mean law. But we still must work and get results. Just like communication I'm talking about Ministry of Tourism and then the Parliament Assembly. Yeah, adwuma. This was someone what wrote to me say, who am I to tell them to come and meet me? Nah.
Oh no, that one.
Board no.
I don't remember you
right. Board no.
Nah.
Board no.
Nah.
On behalf of the board.
Now me need law. If I'm looking for them, I should come. And because me, I am result oriented. One day in their meeting, what one of cousins met upon it in my home, and I went to meet them, and I told them that I requested for this. We say mini law, and Pameja to mini law, itimaba. How do we work together? And I remember this Zoko crack at him and say, "We're respecting the power for what I've done." Because he never with Maka, the creative fraternity. I've already told you that it is driven by some sense of suave, and a pride crap per se, but emotions and
egos be no.
It is part of the fraternity. No one of you, you know.
Yeah.
So, it comes at play. You see, say na Abba. David Onto too. I do not know how.
Bajo.
Remember, one say,
yeah.
Me my board. Maybe I'm a few multimedia and if that's my last job as I'm a minister. When Mr. Awachi of VRE, our board chair, bar, because you mutene can say Awachi bar opopo. And yesika, Papa watching what, and ye be a cositum, but only the essence of board. Only what boards are supposed to do. Only the power of boards. And for those who do not know, in UK, I stand to be correct. No, I stand to be corrected here. In UK, if you don't practice good governance, make a good governance, and you have private company, if you don't practice good governance, you can close your business down. You can even go to jail. It's criminal for not practicing good governance in UK. But I mean, good governance wasn't there because law needs to select association heads. Association heads, kwesi abuaji didn't be una do be akwata gam road am so man interview president to say we na mudi aba minister select the people, let them go and sit there and work. Minister selected me time crowd never brought in just time honorable mwa
back this is the second time Okasa say Mpacho be greatest of respect. Mpacho, I do not think say association because yes I create impression say be omnim die bi account issues. But I think that if you take these associations, Mark, with the greatest of respect, they might not have meaning. Say be okay board, but be a board. You don't go to school to learn maybe how to run a board. Idea, you understand? It's just because a number of people no back together. And more. To formulate a policy for maybe for a particular company, maybe an organization for them to run. I think that I do not agree with you, Sabia. There's so much of an issue problem with ABA board way. There's something fundamentally maybe wrong, but not.
But see, you are not listening. If you are listening to me, I said that right from scratch. How I almost started Juman. And Mabaka Hada. So the problem is not with the board or the executive director. both parties had gaps.
I think the gap was from onset, which is the
correct.
We didn't have a board secretary. Government did not give us, or president did not appoint a board secretary. So nka board secretary and offer for meetings or arranging for meetings for board meetings. It is not the executive secretary. And the executive secretary in a free meeting.
Now, board secretary, no one a board secretary.
No. So
one and a board secretary.
No, any board secretary. Any board secretary. But the board secretary also a legal person.
Mark,
board secretary.
Is it not the law?
But every board is a sanity.
So board secretary supposed also a legal person, also a solicitor. But unfortunately, appointed boards
board members.
Yes, board secretary. That's 2019. Board secretary.
Did you complain?
Yes,
to the chief director.
Yes, we complained to the chief director. That's Honorable Barbara time.
Okay.
Even
chief director Alaji.
No, I think they are.
Chief director Aboko.
Yes.
Final year.
But now more representative from the Attorney General's office.
No, there's no representative over there.
And to Hona and Konpakuna Baba secretary.
No, sir. I'm a government. I was appointed secretary to the board.
Okay.
According to the law.
And I'm when Attorney General, Minister of Justice, in when rep biaho.
No. In fact, you're board secretary. So we just have to also appoint to be.
When you be from the Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
No.
Man, some of the problems.
So onset no. So the gap no can gap we so because Osanka board secretary no organizing for meetings. But unfortunately, the same executive secretary and organizing for meetings.
Remember, what was the rationale to make the Attorney General's rep the secretary?
No,
I didn't say that. I'm saying sir.
No,
me see.
He said it.
The person is supposed to be a legal, also a legal background. So I'm
not question can't say it. Only to FAG what background.
No, me see that. Me see.
No. One responded to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's where the gap starting.
Okay.
Because he is board secretary.
Okay.
And within meeting, and you say okay, the assistant Kofi, and on recording minutes in my because board you need board secretary.
So it's for me might for whom be kakra because I'm come where I did now. Ebeye one was say problems here be ati wa ye kan nyina no for one of your man penny John Mahama betimi awie ni 4 years na sa ohawe nyina e wo honum sei so ye di san komo we na aban tichiru omuntie niam ese na fata na ese wehu agencies ayate emra yesi ye adwuma akade ese omuhia niam ese se wo munya. Yes, you appoint a man for nice, beautiful. Yeah, because this is National Film Authority whom common so National Film Authority, Kafui Danku, Kwako, Tinahon as the executive secretary, James Gardner Babe any deputy. Yam pese ye babe debia ye babe Tinahanam common besan babe. These problems that for let's say 8 years. I'm paying an adwa babe sinko na Yebesa Baby did the same in Komono. We don't want to have this in Komobium. So, ye this and Komo in Yano. Ye were reshame say and penny 40 or man pay John Mahama. Ye mpese udie e babe to send anado dieno. Enunti kahuni ye this and Komo we. Inti for Mestremo. Man koye se bia ye tweet wa. So man koye se bia. What's it then?
What's your cassette here?
Na me cassette here ma adai. But any dear ma me cassette here ma adai pamucho. With the greatest of me cassette here ma adai. Because you ma be sin ko ma nya hwe na me ka o si me cassette here ma.
O ka se je hwe me no nya adwen.
Na mo ye bibia nkan no ni problems as we speak. National Film Authority office.
I'm office
when?
You see, only consider it. Wait. Netiamba. Na bia no na nam yo me ba ha say what me start me say Juliet Asante and can nenya say discuss Women's Day to me ba ha say Juliet Asante a statement which is indicting the government ten na nam say be kan no na board member
nenya no hu komo nyina na edi
David
nyina e kan komo no bi
when I left the creative
but I keep yes
council
no indict no indict ne brofo
yes
ma ko ba be ka say me say aban mamwa I gave you that is the first thing I said.
Yes.
I know now what kind of bro about indictment.
Yes. But I didn't person man. We are in time go.
There be one now I said because board member out here.
Yeah.
DNT they come on odin. And yet because of Nia Juliet Troy.
Yes, but
so I've given you the opportunity. It was Mark one I said church on same. And I
to me board no some come be ampe.
But board issue they can because board issue board on my opinion and I do not appointee board.
Kwesi
one man board went me appointee obi from Attorney General office. Went me appointee obi from there.
Kwesi the NFA office.
Hey, me to my betty me have go
honorable quick one no mean see
so what my mind say anya my establish ya
okay wakasa
okay me say you want some me enu me pacho quick one there be way important pacho important pacho
socket
yes
anya important say nyamba socket janchen wakasa ache
there be
socket.
You was only asking questions.
No.
Yeah, I said I'm going to ask two questions. But the question first one, this I
said you spoken for too long.
Me?
Look, Tilly, Etia. Look, Tilly, Kasai.
5 o'clock.
Meeting. Quick one, Mami, quick question. Where you Ministerial? I said here. On the law, honorable can be about the law, no, and no pen of person mechanism. Me the VM pacho.
Respect the chair.
Respectfully.
Respect the chair.
Ma'am, yes, I know, but I also am pleading with you.
Respect the chair.
Oh, Kwesi, I'm pleading with you, please.
Hey, so
say, I just want to say it and my quick one. Thank you. Kwesi, honorable Eken Bibi, tell me, honorable can be about this law, the structure law and send it here. This is a perfect law. The formation of the board is so perfect, and it took us 20 years to get here because this is an industry, a law guiding an industry. And if you don't get the industry reps, the practitioners, to come on the board to bring challenges from the grounds, Abba board Neswa, I'm telling you, say, it will be so weak. And in our wisdom, we brought the reps, the practitioners.
That is not what my argument was. My argument was that.
We brought the reps,
bring
practitioners.
Reps, we said bring reps from domain. Don't bring reps from association. Because if you get to form 40 associations, you form 40 member board. Because they all have associations.
But okay. Difference between association and
any domain. Okay. Your friend say fair for a domain, Kuma wood, Gali wood, whatever, every form of wood, you are in fair. It's more when it comes to think tank. Ideas, film, more industry practitioners.
So if you don't go through the association, how can we just on our own?
Let me land.
Okay.
Law you say. Most of our associations no cry.
Yes.
Can you imagine?
Yes, because look, we have an organized body. Organizing the front. Now, if you leave it a domain, who is going to pick who? Who is going to sit there and pick and decide? Say,
Nyamako can metina say, but I think say ABA the word association on a problem. But even with the domain say Nyamako chim, I think that it still falls under a certain domain.
Yes.
Because in the film industry, you know, any anka ABA they only have one domain because they all fall under film. Whether film crew, whether or a actor, whether or a distributor, is still under film. So I think it's still domains because, for instance, so actors form a domain because actors will, the performers will have their own peculiar problems. So, Mark, I'm sure someone here doing.
Sure, many are doing.
Yeah,
but and associations, they had particular associations in mind when we do this law.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah, because when you come to producers front, there was an association managing the producers front.
Yes. When him say, maybe it should be by Namkoshia, Ivan Nelson, Jackie, no more association because you're more Hotel Diwawa. Zinaka airport.
African region.
Nam Kokans Artists Guild. They say they are not.
Among your members.
They are called screen
actors.
Which means that Artists Guild is different from screen actors. It is
so okay. So I get your problem. So it means that screen actors for instance, okay, yes, so
okay. Then fine. When it gets there, let's find a way for them also to get there. But to say we are not going to work through any formation.
Then Mark, I understand. So it means that it shouldn't probably have been Ghana Actors Guild. So maybe we try to put them under domain performance, like performance.
But how would the person be picked? How would the rep be picked?
I know your mama said.
That is why in our wisdom, Adia Bakwa ni MP. Your government
so then
deciding who to represent us.
Now you are vindicating Marco.
No.
Because then he says that if we are forming it based on association, so Screen Artists Guild by Job Association, then we stage in this because okay, we are not part of stage performance.
But stage performance are not on the film. They are on the stage theater.
They are what?
They are on the theater.
Okay. So what is under what? Is it creative art?
Yeah, they can be under creative arts.
Creative arts.
Yes, but you see, that by the time I hear
maybe that's not a good example, but I'm sure I will get
a
certain example. Almost
the only way the right reps to represent under this law is through the associations.
Okay, so
recognize associations.
Board, no. Do you choose the president or you just select at random?
No, they go through the association, then the association decide who to represent them. So they can go to their meeting and decide. Then they decide.
So you see, it's not the president finally
saying, "Oh yes, no,
this is not the president."
Because now we didn't want the president to decide who should come and represent us on the board.
But who say be a president no president back? So say I'm just saying.
No, president of Ghana.
Yeah. Because he's a president. It could even be President Mahama we still go have probably the same problem. And when we are talking, we still President Mahama because he applied the law on a former board.
Yes.
So former board through Kamaya, we still come and talk.
And you can't say associations no former reps. He's a president of the time. Nobody decided say producers no me perceive way and the co-representative. Ubehuno no afa obia omwa industry no, but or no
dynamics. Yeah. So the leadership will choose their reps for the president.
Exactly.
But the president is supposed to work with them.
Yes, because this is an industry. It's an industry association.
So can I make kind of say?
No, but you see, the president still has.
Yes, at the end of the day, the president.
Yeah. Because the Ministry of Communication. Is under the executive. Like you see, the National Film and Television Institute. You have the Ministry of Tourism.
Yeah. Default. Yeah. Almost every year.
I know the only problem with it.
No, but I'm saying that.
I know the only problem with it.
You have any problem with it?
Why?
Because you see, first of all, I'm a president. Let me share something that when I went to.
But you see, we the practitioners now, walk grounds, no. Now who kofa if you push me in now, I will have to jump in.
Board meeting,
the board meeting, do you know what transpired there? Why are you trying to blame them?
All our issue is not the board members. All our issue is.
But honorable.
Last week, no blame. No blame board. Socrates.
Honorable Tiwe, beside how many complaints have the brain?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Baby.
Tilly.
According to Imrana Mudie Jumano, is Madam Juliet, which is the executive secretary, above the board, and I said the board is above her.
No, the board is above her.
Okay, so if the board is above her, was there any ministers? Was there ever a time since money having issues, I'm who say or no na ye mo problem. Was there ever a time I'm throw to the ministry to really look at the position?
Okay, later the end of February. I mean, the board wrote a petition to ministry, you know, honorable Macrat to
revoke her appointment or anything like that.
Yes.
And what happened?
Oh, you know, make us say
revocation.
Yes, you were not there. You were not there by that time. I mean, there was a letter a petition that we wrote to the ministry. That's Honorable Barotin JC and then Honorable Awar too as well. I think Honorable Awar by Namak MI. It was in his early days.
Yes.
Yeah, his early days.
His
early days in the moon. I think 16th of March or so, if my memory serves him right. So there was a petition that went to him, and then we sat down and Mark sat with us and we had a discussion. I was in that meeting.
Okay, what was the meeting? So what was the final understanding? Because it looks like sir understanding is still no. What was the understanding, or did they beseech you someone in Juma for the time being whilst they talk to her and I still men who in such a and I say more now my adamant my insistence some person was sacking the teacher she felt like it was being antagonistic. I want to know.
Sure. So I'll use Mark, he's here, so I'll use him as an example. So he even sat in our meeting with us to judge or with us to address the underlying issues now the buy, you know, for him to address for us to work and make up. Let's work together as a team and build the industry and move the NFA forward. So that was the outcome of the meeting. He chaired the meeting. So that was the outcome of the meeting. And unfortunately after that too, the same thing. And even Honorable Ejapa Mesa, we had a meeting with him somewhere July, August last year. Same thing. We have to address the issues, everybody has to bring out his issues and all that. And
okay.
Honorable
Mr. Kwesi Abuaje kase power be a chain board no. Etimi empower no emanu gusu na say ministers to. If per what you are saying, I'm drawing to conclusion that the power, because you are above her, he is above, they are above mu. Na so omo de complain the ministers ho. Na say still this person na musimu ni ejuma no. They are trying to find amicable ways, but still, that is the problem. It means that 2 million Mr. Kwesi Abuaje can was the 2 ministers, and there's another person there or bro ministers. So no calling China. Was there any?
For that one, I can't tell, but I mean, all our issues. In fact, all ministers never we had a complaints to them, apart from Honorable Afeku. Before the board came in, ministers about Honorable Barbara, Honorable Awal. Honorable himself, Mark, and the last minister, Honorable Ejapa Mesa. I mean, they sat with us, they sat with the board, trying to resolve the issues, and so still, I mean, the same problem. You see, the problem in here is communication. It's communication. Which is major, and yeah, normal day-to-day running of office. A major issue, major program. It's a film pitch series. It's a major program. Government who say corner and year at the end of government. What I say? A communication.
Okay. As I be saying, because last Tuesday you page on come away. Socrates, knowing senior Moshe Bibiano said the blame in a association no. Na a board no more. But the okay, it means it was the ministers, not just Mr. Wow and Mr. Okekumante. One more buy a complaining. I think so. One of my problem and Juliet, because just like me, what I'm saying, there's a bigger boss. And to say me in Yambra Sama, and I say if I'm a problem, na say still in Sunday a bit to me, I say Sakino is holding me out. Why am I the problem? Obviously, I'll feel like more antagonizing me. And to pay because Juliet was never the problem. It was the ministers.
Hey.
Yes, Juliet was not the problem.
Yeah,
yes, because I'm some fire me. Not penny be all the time. Why won't I have a problem?
But how do you fire?
No, but I said, do they have the right to revoke? You know, see, some troll letter. Let us be brave for revocation.
You can't revoke public service worker like that. So a lot about a country. Public service, one of the biggest challenges to the public service. How ubi enye juma now per se pamana. Long. And it's most people want to work with public service because somehow you have a stay cool. We see work around we process and 2 years. That's most of that what they do is transfer the person. It is an our say I was sell permanent.
Did you transfer?
And she did.
But Juliet a political appointment.
W.
Even though I'm saying the public political appointment.
Or public service.
Only
way can't say.
No, but the board did not confirm here. The board did not write to public.
And I'm saying, but she got a letter.
From where?
From where?
Before I came to office. Why can't someone
No, when I say, as far as I'm concerned, board no rank on my
yes,
service.
Nyama can somehow be a maintenance, but many entirely because yendim abind we see how they fire. We see how they fire this
good
left, right, center. Almost fire. Mamia not even SIC house eventually there no
okay good. Where did they see Saba Penia can for me see my seven also with the whole Juliet thing. Obajadi say Yenu Juliet Asante in particular. She didn't know she was going to go.
She didn't want to go. Mr. Information she was lobbying to stay. Because in her mind,
what a public service interview. It was system name. It was not their uncle. And so Quebec kind of career. Your office for started 2018. What kinds of babs? Oh, on some of our room now. Public service interview now, so you don't want to stay as public servant. You won't go interview. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I say I'm terminus to the mind.
Political.
Yes.
It was non-pet public service idea. So what I'm saying is that Abia not on him, and I'm reliably informed. Say she thought she wasn't going to go because Minim Kofubi.
She didn't want to go.
And then they meaning arguing. But was the last year the steps were taking now? Kasabia next year we're going to do this. Next year we're going to do that. But me and my boss are Japan.
I say no, they don't put the bit. I say yes, MPP.
Yeah.
Now one can be.
Oh, my boss I can say in case. You are prepared. In case. That's no problem. In the election year, you often use the word if, and if you want to go by condition, you say if and even if. Why yes over hot so me per se me say I've seen Juliet's and on the man back I'm say Jan Bobiawa I've seen the Aina Wachono like Mr. Tay me say sir a year about I am also today's a happy day say wefi adwanim which means that nyeje
yeah
I think say nan kampese me hu nyama ama na nieje for today. We are nieje no na fe o shoot to lamentations. And na fe odien fem for me job a nkofo kan say edin na makobrede to me it is not in my dictionary because you were not forced. You were not under duress to work. You went for interview and you cry job near my letter from public service crying you were not happy you wanted to work and who cries is here okay say yeah can me so it looks like she thought she was going to continue the same job now you're happy about somehow you wanted to stay
so how be you so
or having
now and your how
job now you want to stay job now who person will stay no what's say lament say no wa family e jawe
as o baby house ni kunte no so down tower
what you say kwasi
yeah
me nim say me pa na me tia asesade a but obi a wo say actually extend that obehwe so a all this pain on them we want tro sanya me na me ya kran so bi am tem baby we see two bosses so ba kuma so
I don't know I don't know why Jama Wana. Why Jama Wana?
He was not intimate Jama.
Okay.
Minye mame. Come na say kan me start gym. Minye mame.
But a two send your can say no a two bamu so say because
understand.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, say Morris asemi ba fear he am become I say vague statement na menya comfortable. Kwesi aboaje hwe ho so ye power we re ho. A vague statement. We say wa gu kwesi aware. O wan kan na o mu go tutu. Hey, why said that can hwe? O see two bosses. Is it at Jubilee House level? Is it at the ministry level? Or you have some friends you call them bosses? It could be someone and for there you see them as your bosses, but they are not actually in an organogram as your bosses. It sends a signal, especially when the party is in opposition. There's a time I hear boom. There's a time I want everybody to come together and understand that because gradually want to be a candidate anyway I say and I win a mama and Kotwaba anyway I say this is not the time Ubia with the PK upon chore say Ebi Crown can kukurura Ebi Crown can Ishida so President Kufado in his own wisdom Emao Ejuma Ejuma no a true mea me can't make jitum said one day adding all set up office for fra adding just Ghana Tourism Authority when it started it was called Ghana Tourist Board somebody kaya Ghana Tourist Board used Ghana Tourism Board Ghana Tourist Board that time no I'm not sure say I maybe a friend board was just a board but if a Ghana Tourism Authority are very attractive from Ghana Tourist Board to Ghana Tourism Authority it should tell you that obi na start or baby kakra when yana for and I be do baby do share kwesi adeba kwa me ya say around this time na Juliet ebeyi government we am say she was our head of manifesto writing for tourism, art and culture. Yes. I think it's not fair. Like it's not fair.
Nyama ekoso ministry hodum say no.
Yes.
Are you sorry, National Film Authority nama ekoso no. You expecting say come on Ghana, Mark.
Okay. Otransi kuma and then Satan wanga. Anasa nyama ne ba just December 2024.
So, for instance, me can I catch him says National Film Authority for Home Office or Arctic.
Yes.
So,
me ma call out
about saying Bureau of Languages no about saying Ghana of Languages. And yet that same office near honum na
honum ko board meetings.
And yet hona a for one even say
agency
enya hona no mo no na omo ye popotwe bi so dia ma
the Arctic me fi Arctic no creative art council and you dem office ma NFA because we were going to use the Bureau of Languages as the new creative art agency
office
Arctic
the office near
hono one big space and na me one me frank was separate rooms any BB
but so me bisa Mark if we fair pa Shabia Ghana National Association of Teachers or the midwifery associations, various associations utimi hu omo dan ebi eko metimi omo ebi unions omo agidi sika no omo si omo dan office ni ade. So these of agencies and some of these agencies that we know now all the 2 year there one when you source okay this is their office.
Okay, all these places that you are talking about, they didn't start like this. Kwesi, they didn't start like this. And me, I believe in starting than just sitting and just complaining than not starting. When you crowd here starting first, you're calling in Bureau of Languages was better than the place at Attic. Baby, I Jankoma, hall, CSU hall in the second floor. No. It was better than the first floor, the office hall. It is to say, just started the new government. Abbey, almost pushy.
I said, no, Master Angiomadi. Sasanko, Bureau of Ghana Language, Angiomadi.
Oh, say it's for the same ministry. Ministry?
No, but I'm saying that office no CSU. It's because you left almost summer for home office.
Hey, for Nafa.
Any BGL phone.
Debut. It is the ministry that decides what goes to where. And yeah,
is that office still for creative art agency, Anna?
Maybe if your office, so if you ask me now, I wouldn't be able to tell. because the truth is that I'm not supposed to be following those things.
I didn't answer we need DHA mark.
Oh, why?
Say we need DHA.
Why?
So you don't know that the office that you say Ujai no office be anyhow.
Hey, because unemployment be paid mom. Minya go DHA coffee say don't know where where's your come on. That's a how. Because see, me fi office no, me dwene me ho. Eti bibian ni woman ma atibi. If you want to have mente, eti minim. But if NFA says omu officer, it is not true. NFA office, Masamwa. NFA ni office.
There's an office. Yeah,
correct.
Office
They go for meetings. Ewo boardroom biwo. Bureau of Languages.
That was the beginning. Yes, that was the beginning. Yenya office no attic no, and I started say a meeting or attic.
Okay.
Attic
good.
Conference room.
Yes. So, because if what I'm saying is, meanwhile there be a me kwa no breaking what say me common. What I'm saying is, Minya Juliet. I think say, she's not treated the government well. NPP at large, because see. There are people in the party who say I'm telling you, na ne kan obi o party ni mu nyaa kobako kutu akufado asomo no. But we nya una unyaa.
Na mo man no budget 1,000 Ghana cedis amonka.
At the time no 1,000 Ghana cedis no. She herself didn't have a job.
Kache Omanpenyi Mahama say Kafu Dankuba no man no budget 1,000 Ghana cedis.
Kafu Dankuba.
Mo nya te say na nado eno nso no monka.
Let me say, now okay, it no the event akasa there. Date and the wanka. Ska akasa no the ba kwa Idris e baba Ghana yai. Ona ni sika na e. Mo ene
o see 2 years. 2 years. Ye file my dream 2 years. No salaries.
Quite see the same. Agency. I went through the same.
Or catch your man Penny Mahama said Kafi dan ko mo for mo 2 years now mo man salary. You want us to continue?
No, but
that's what she's selling. She says she's selling pas Mahama.
Because she say who start adi bia obra obefem bia no. E automatic say obabi ba obanwa be enjoy. Sabe footballer papa akono boy. Ska wonya ofri say bi na ayi no musu je.
So
what I'm saying is that what building BB Edu baby Uber Kono Nanyamaye in the last 3 years of NFA, they can't tell me Nanyamanye. They cannot tell me say Masa in the last 3 years, Oje salary no wa.
Because can you imagine? Say I fell my dream na omu ejuma for no mu ejuma oni fie. Omu ejuma oni fie.
No, it's not true. 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 At the early stage, early stage, you know.
So if you people, he's not talking about you. Whether it's true, so he's telling President Mahama that she doesn't want that.
And I'm saying
that thing that Nanado did to her. She doesn't want Nanado to do, President Mahama to do same to Kafu.
And I'm also saying that she's not treated our government good because
you don't want person Ghana for who said this Nanado treated her.
Oh, why Nanado?
And you're not president. You're not president. You're not president.
The president must have his eye everywhere in the country. So why are we there? So why are we there? Why are you not blaming the ministers? What do you say, Nanado?
Okay, the way she sees me fidgeting.
Kwesi na make am say
honorable Estelle you find yo
na make am say
and your mark it doesn't go to you. It is this man. You see how she's you are taking it cool. But this guy's going to get BPO.
Now make am say it is not a good sign. More creative industry ni mono. President Mama appointment no. Don't serve his government. Muria. Now na better abonting. Abeka nyamatroka asif.
There be so wanya di omunka.
No make can say what Juliet is saying is not
Nanado anya de.
Nanado did very well. Look,
at least Juliet who said Nanado anya hwe.
Hey, now so I know take stand say.
Me take stand and Juliet na kan.
Enta ampa.
O say
Exactly Sampa.
na odan chamfi obaka chem say bobo chefi insu ase baka chem say odan chema no okay oh you mate
honorable
yes so
is it true that she didn't get money
as in then as a worker
no like
to run the
that's what I'm saying that when you sika ana no person to aso
no even even the major event
say ogidi o manpenyi Jomahama say onye te say nanado that's why I know person to aso no
asa remember with this turbulence who claims of fame and when Yedman until 2 years ago Kwesi
yeah
I'm saying all these things because you're careful me na President Mahama ayeno me fe me ba ha na beka se menu anom no dwon no ma wo beye o ma wumbi nye for ma wumbi for the past 2 weeks me say
you see
ko fa nyanya
you see me kan sem na mo oni secret any Samuel Jando by the way please
o kan foforo
by the way please get Kafui an office and a car so she can work properly and not have to carry our government work from her living room like I had to do. You see? Or see, or catch it, or my page Jomahama say, Nanado, I'm an office. Nanado, Empacho Mumienu Medi. So creating Papa, Sammy, or catch your man page Jomahama say, why appointed a Kafui Dankuni James Gardner? All man office. You people are sitting here, say she has office. There's office. The person, executive secretary, said, if there was an office, she wouldn't tell Omanpinyi Jomahama now. After the 4 years or whatever, or more than 4 years.
This kind of JDS summit.
Juliet said office. If you people
a new one and old one and we a new one.
Watch over rubber.
Which one is it?
Yeah, okay, the old one and the new one.
I will ignore you. So Juliet, yes, and to a catcher, Omanpinyi Jomahama say, Oma Kafui Danku office.
But they have an office.
Oma a car.
She has a car.
Pese Obema Oma Kafui Danku ye juma woni fie. Ti say ni ono no ye juma fini fie no.
Juliet was given a car in 2021 2022, one pickup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It wasn't captured in the chronicles.
Juliet.
But it was an lamentation one.
Juliet had a car.
So that pickup was an official car.
Yes.
I saw it. I saw it, but I didn't know it's an official car.
You the board, you don't know.
No, I don't know.
Juliet, because I know you see VW this said.
No, there was a pickup. There was a pickup that I saw here.
The ministry gave a pickup.
And the board was not
but nyamina me tro you, brofi nyamina me na make.
Say tell me say who mpem ma me kasa na ode na
then now ye
because nimina minima de me so say we say
dey na ye wakasa
wo the platform nim say wo dey afa
oh David
ma na mko tena soro ho mo say me nyon rabo yenwe
eyo ya
oh me da so sugu me
oh na say no dey onim say nipa na okasa ye no say so hu nipa ne ya ne
kasi me catch you say mo ma me documentary.
You are diverting.
Okay, all right.
Into no see a man
car, yes.
You are the ministry.
Yes. She was even looking for another one.
Car be na mo the man.
Pick up.
Well, or say okache Ora Jomahama. Say Oma Kafui car. On person ni ananado de ye no be the same thing.
I can assure you that or not in particular. E do baby cry no. Na minister it will come Ministry of Finance for extra budget just for them to be able to do their events.
But you see, honorable, you see, it's a whole issue. It's a whole issue because honorable, the whole of the.
But you see, Mark, as for Socrates, they are not unpacking kind. But all them himself na long tier king kind. And some no yamina make Mamma Yam to send your moon says so.
It's your boy, the bar, no mamma. Yes, your own.
You're called my life.
Oh, bar, mamma, he's your
Mamma Yam to send ya moon himself, what say a new office. No new office because was it
office. Me my office I create meeting that.
Because office no office
on
okay. Are you the minister? Are you the minister?
But I have information.
Are you the minister? Ah.
You are wow.
Since you become politician, when we are discussing creative industry matters, you don't want us to be talking anything that we are union minister, Adaroma, deputy minister, Prince Wababetan. Last week, not told me, every time you see the old Hanum say,
if you ask political question,
please. Answer. Are you a politician here? I'll take you off my program. Or are you a politician here?
I do know what it takes to become.
It takes a lot of. Good.
Mark.
Yes.
And you say more office.
Yeah, and if you want order.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Car so your man car.
All right.
Yes, it would be a tick boxes or the fabric. Na minimum mechanical. Yeah.
There are still staff volunteers that have never been paid at NFA, but they still continue to serve diligently. Just say ejuma for no kra no mo nsunti bi no mo ho no mo ye ejuma kra boa yentuom ka volunteers up to now yentuom ka.
Okay, because he said how they you know that even the media houses we are guilty.
And you no answer me account. Debi o, because you see Mark, when we are solving problems and we want to
when you ask questions,
Mark, go back to now. Yes, you can't say the same thing. So create you can't say the
fact that I am starting from that note, Uti Media House, the fact that media house,
okay, no, we can. Me and you,
TAB. I have been listening to you to listen to me.
Oh no, I'm saying we can spend time. If
yes,
you want us
Uti Media House,
no, because you are diverting.
He's the host, so you listen to him.
Okay. So I'm going to board meeting or NFA. Me too. Good.
Me too.
One say. Friendship. Oh, me baba queen. We are working away. We stay for some time. Me wa. Correct. We stay 2 years count. Good. Our Hit FM. You're working for other channels in addition. Okay. Sometimes any former nipa ni wia or so I want to hang around. I want to learn more. Me I'm a personal office. Lady be no we in the service no. Or so person can say at because elections. Then because she wants to learn. Or tell me 4 months count. The elections are and no so ya no for permanent office. So all I'm trying to say is that ABS hard type will be no okay. But about there send about rigidity. How can we say so call recruit obi amunchane ka hotel? I am not prerogative. I don't know where this is no person. That's not the minister's job. It's any month from him.
The little money I raised for office and car, by the way. The little money I raised for office and car by the end of last year has been cleared from the account by the Bank of Ghana.
I
know cry and put no mama one kwako says can cry if you honum say sika kakra bo anu anka bem for office. Oh Mark, no you see Mark menyesa ti I read the thing in English or see the little money I raised for office na me say or see sika kakra obo anu me kire mo twi mu a you are laughing as if say I've done something, I've committed a crime. Is that not correct translation?
Actually, one of the people who can help him perform. Because question mama said no next can. We should see what he's doing. And because Marco has said Afibia so Sikabia when they even give you the budget on paper. Now one spend it goes back.
But also at the Koji office in car. On one car so spend you.
And I said the account you know you so there time no so a statutory an individual be a decision a law
board no approve
masa kolebu
so okay
and go back musika and go back kolebu e be bia scan 1 year be go back if you don't spend it and then a year it will go back give it will go back. That's how it works.
Okay,
yeah it's a no say
all right
anyampa
question next
complain answer.
Oh, sir.
Oh, for become.
No, question is yes. No, don't put that one. But man call. Because put that one, then put rotate him. Yeah.
Thank
you.
Was it and common I didn't know. No crow at the whole night about cope. na opese will find out say bia yes sister Juliet obru nipa bi so anaso obru minister bi so kakra ne ne kura ho ne say yete hai wona ofre say yemra na ye no me adwuma ewo Peace FM entertainment ne ye no asoma ebi ma asom 20 years 15 years and still counting. But the moment here, say the president of Ghana has appointed questioners to become the head of entertainment for Peace FM. It's a different language. Yeah, ministry na said their market civil service will be get any degree, will be work courses will be start as a office cleaner. And we'll go through why courses or what to me rise abe storekeeper wabe bibi. Now the people go through ministries now. But the moment the to say the president has appointed. So where the president has appointed no, it gives that panel individual no panel some level of leverage being a power. Ama or teneke moi because once I had it. When you are here a year, now you are appointed Rexy. You see, congratulations, I call the phone so they may show up to now, Crano, and Crawford down whole congratulations. Because people believe, say, Abayin say the president, Amana Juma. Ain't maybe per sa conversation, any the way I Juliet now appointment in the bar, no. I think, say, per on the new for no committee or board the swap. Oh, when who say or no, or a bit different from even the fellow board members now, or no more a table netching. She sees herself different. Oh, when say, yes, ye na your house, but me as Julia today, Penny be president next to Shen about a appointed me. And now, what announce for radio sooner, baby? Board members need it. A big crowd, and I said they're working. Agencies now, associations are representing. And when we years a young call, ever find conjecture. Enti per that no say oh edu baby ohunu say say me ankasa me autocratic powers be me di adwuma say me am connect to me say because say me family because we training krato ocho no mu a there's nothing like we it's been I did it, I did that, I found here, I did that, my office, my house, people are doing this bibia ono one for any bibi kra credit bi kra masse bi a oni nkrofo bi kra na koye adwuma na ebi o achieve some results ohun no say ono bibia na ye ono na nkasa enti say obi ka say bi adent minister wanyi na di ana say bi adent minister e letter mo sa letter na mo tro koni na no ono no ohun say emframa na mobo because for baby oti no head na point me say there buyer. She only sees that she's supreme. And into that kind of cooperation, and I'm more expecting needs how we know that because yeah, and I do my board, no support. Said they are honorable kind. I've served on Gamro board, and we the ranks we know said they are nyoma ekoso our board so. You prepare bibia even finances, even salaries. Bibia ekoso hobia we prepare na administrator the aba. Or the other board so Gamro pese wo kona wo koto car ewa ha enti ehu receipt na invoices nini or the other board seeking for the board approval obi be manasa so dan na be kanede oyi be kanede obi kwa to me suggest so car no onim company bi so a woton bi okwahema dia invoice na mokwaje ba no obetumi afre wo per relationship maybe wo matter so kra na dia mode ban that's how board works and you say would na the ban wo akwaji invoice ha ba say $150,000 into board no wo ba na ya approve that be it go through a lot of consensus conversations to make sure say adena ye no because asamba ye na we are all liable to whatever ye na we share the same risk and the same kind of challenges in the events adena nkoya what I say so minim said the more no e happen but would table yachi ayeti nkɔmɔ ahodoɔ akɔ so wɔ table akyi yankasa yɛn ne yɛwura David Onto table yi baabi atility a hɔ na ɔbɛtena the kind of issues a NFA no ɔno aba ɔbɛka ho asɛm sɛ issues ɔwɔ board allowances mo committees are we the issues ɔbɛka na de no yɛn nyinaa no we had the picture say the picture was painted say there's an issue board no aim is not fulfilling its mandate. It's not actually achieving the kind of the normal to say more achieve the ba. And I'm also so but the enemy there me I want to say yen sector ya yet me. De bia yes bibia yaban in the way you see and I buy a minister and where I say. But me chances so adwene movie industry no and the film industry ya yet me. Yeah, as I say, you pay and capital. Oh, and you'll be a slip ma Ogrekumante. On one coaching and occupy the Bosia, and now, or yet, or yet. One mucochina mucupis cadeba. Until sometimes, no, say, your quadrant position be Nasa young to me. I'm fat, young Casa, the way I'll come. I'm fighting for the interest of the area as organization. It means a nipa na ye call na won tin ye kwakwa trans akosomo no let us yakwa obregu because we have a problem and as individual bodies are yewum na ye nyina ntumi nkotra table na chi ye mu say this select of people monko na monko trans na monko hwe mo ne abankodi nkita wo so na ye hwe say ye di bi betumi aba e mo yetumi agina amaniam akoso a because sometimes even with or without the body all the people movies still anameboa people are producing movies people are shooting amount for set na you go so I can say with or without the board but it's sometimes proper say tiza the okrogo governance so one your governance here if the kind of speed and I said that open say and more by the man that untumi and the respect that we are supposed to get no ntumi. I think that for those of you who are board no so any the amwankasa modikoko no ko hu no I don't know whether you people should have reported back to the base and say your call no the yakwa kotuni and we think that say nipa we say and clear say nipa we amfiwa obe cause ye na damage.
Okay, crazy.
Minim how you people handle this matter because at the end of the day nearby she's starting everything and say ono no ye without even thinking so na mun kwa na be adwuma nti mo amoko trans as board no e den amoko ye ho because she's claiming everything.
All right, my yaun kakaka yaw mamitio
bacho madasa nti first mabo board no executive secretary no mabo mabazo because ya hwe be am start friend be am draw coupled with ntokwa amako any argument be am aye no o maya de pa o maya de o ma bojuma because enye easy the edikan amembe person me hwe ne star ya appoint executive secretary no say you believe say obey public servant then say free public service say aban na be appoint here me who say aban na appoint because ye kuma the biggest issue I buy any because executive secretary no appointed by aban inti so o checking bon say aban man ka kra board usu unim o board member unim say am executive secretary ka and I'm looking at sab aban appoint to be the baby be man ni pass accident there obey because of failure of aban in this obesha but let us also motro any na and you the results be because still or today ma to recently aban asansa intanka aban ne kra asansa na nka enfa MPP wi ne kra and anka to kwane de anka munye ntwa so pos na nkebe to aso pos ono na nkebe to aso inti I believe say ye check sa structure no because power na owono eno na man ni supersede board no because ideally say yes board ne bigger than executive secretary but na the other way around
na board ye check akra ye executive secretary ka munim we board
ati asia ana me
Yeah, nena me.
Enya na go nim. Ka ni de
by way of board member.
Do I've seen say me who say bia.
O ka ni de we hu.
Me hu but me nim say official.
Ya throw NFA.
You see, Juliet was very powerful.
So me nim say
na number plate ni so nye green.
No, nye green.
Aha.
Na boss be no peja no.
Boss be no peja. Enemy.
Because you know they see a and I see a fire.
Well, me in our board meeting, me who say be pejana.
Did you ever heard say
me one in the right up in the mobile.
Right up ni bebre ye hu nyoma bebre. Ba me say mo board no mo time aso.
No, so board ni say once there's election bape.
Board
ni anya yen kwa we board bia.
Intimo board ni dey season.
Until say the new government will appoint.
Because me foresee the same problems. Because this year aban nominate Kafu Danko as executive secretary. In case a new board never na the yefan say issues say arise here. Obefele so power chain board no, because at the end of the day no mampenya nkasa na appointed no what you say. So I think I say you share more line.
But I think say even the board not together with executive secretary and board chairman president be appointed and no I inaugurate.
Matthias so ba say law ni allow for associations no.
Yes, but what say yeah appointed executive secretary. First one, early days, okay, President, His Excellency Akufo-Addo, or inaugurate both board, and the executive secretary
together.
So, even the executive secretary or a member of the board.
And but say you executive secretary any board.
Yes. So I appoint executive secretary.
In fact, you're deputy.
Even first one. No, even first one. Even the earlier days. Even the earlier days, executive secretary Dimba out and Sana board no yeko. So it's not out of place.
Yeah, but the me patchen say in as much as yes, omampinyi na inaugurate team board no. Na executive secretary no power is be a mo board na muni.
Obi Samiana.
They me catch ro. Why ese me busa bo se hu e
Okay.
What you say? Because most of the board members move free associations. Na yet say omampinyi na handpick mo. Inti yemfa say because most of the state institutions no I check here basically agencies no more free no and even a portion government selected me sure say most of them more abide their but majority near industry for no industry for no interest any the same as party interest what you say in that sense the executive secretary no be feel it to say or she is there to push the agenda of her party who put her there into the 2 million in a way in as much as structurally no board ne so change executive secretary no yeah by reality executive secretary ne power so change board
no but you see even if so executive secretary no episode follow party no policy the idea cramp na about communication with the board, working with the board together.
What you say? I know Matthias, but don't say the me passion say I think once upon a time I think general secretary for NMC. Papa. Open application. I'm almost selected.
Papa, unimu papa, onye general secretary. Executive secretary.
Executive secretary.
Papa.
No 2000.
And no need excuse.
Executive secretary.
Any online.
Man checking. The me patch say na nkebet ma ye ne sa that way no ya appointed board down na board no e look you through prospective.
I think so Papa Kra was the chairman. The executive secretary I think was George.
Come most recent, yeah. But some Papa free graphic I no call NMC as executive secretary. I no call back to graphic as editor.
No, I was a president.
Was it?
President. I said chairman. It's chairman.
Chairman of the board.
NMC.
And in the most recent appointment. No.
But I'm saying the position is either chairman, executive secretary, but yes, but they don't have general secretary.
No, he was executive secretary.
Yes.
At NMC once upon a time. Once minimum. Into the me maybe a bit be looking at that kind of a sana in more one industry at no bit me send the application because say you follow the same principle there. I still foresee this issue they be executive secretary no be fellow so power chamber board because of political ties.
I think Senator Honorable Khan is about personal a governance issue in our it is a Kafu Dankwa if she understands this law very well and understand governance well, I don't think we'll face problem.
Oh, you're Ghana.
What I say, problem I face in here, communication.
Okay.
Communication between no any board no.
Okay.
Period.
Sami, mamima councillor mem na meja kwan councillor be
na bacho. I'm say nkomo na yedi no. Utie e wa bonten to say honorable my solution. I think he's creating more problem with Socrates.
You bring me here for solution.
Yes.
But do you know why I came here?
No, you said something says it's here and the party yes sir. Me ma date time solution. What's this here yes sir?
No, you see, it's one problem I have. When I see people not finding out the objective of something, but you should find out why I came here first.
Okay, honorable, I'll come back to find out after I make my submission.
What you know, you know.
No, honorable, you said that. You said that party no. Yeah, the party ni se na be a bit me akoye nim na dia all ye die. The enti ankrofo bi anto aba no.
Did I say that?
No, okay, say the enti ankrofo be tu tiaye.
Ha. Oh, mona my culture.
Oh, man no mean ka say wie.
Because man ka sa.
Man can wie.
Bloggers are listening.
No blog. I don't know what I deal with.
About when I came here to say something.
Hey, now say
they want to.
You are truly unemployed. No, you are truly unemployed. Hey, you are very unemployed, pal. Where I'm driving towards is
say what I haven't said.
Okay, on cancer, but the main tears here when in come which they say. Maybe I'm do see no. Omo tutu nyame ye assign abegia or mine according him. Na subaya Juliet Edendi at this time no. Wama ako etia government in a chemu. Sementia saying you're wrong, was right, correct. Right. It's immediate margin so tina akonye more church in same obeboa. And then I secretary saw person kasa ti so on kasa. Ya manisika ya manisika. Mudi atu ya manisika ya sremo. Mumye hu say na na do aban e ma ne 20 Ghana cedis wo paper so. Ni hu. So what tro krata. Yeah, Casano. You be say seminars in two top people. Board see or share mo pa minister. Honorable Mukra. See the omu share pa na say board nkomo de untandi ni bedwam. Na say nkomo bu ho ya dan undi bedwam per your ethics. Me to wase. But utie Juliet nkomo na. Enne na wo kasa ye manika o. Na your official car na a presidential leverage.
Oh,
present
official ministry no demand.
And not just Juliet Iko say can see.
Yes.
So the request or catch the Kafu da Muzi one car na can away.
Na me be saying why do how do I answer?
I'm talking to the former deputy minister who sat in a lot of so great. Have you been a minister before? I'm talking to your former, you also making noise.
Okay, but you see, I left office before Juliet.
Say
I left office before Juliet.
Is she still in office?
I left office around 1st of January. So if I left office 5th of January, she left just a few days ago. So
no, but the question here is that you are now telling us Ghana.
Yes.
Per the letter they said there's an official car.
Yes.
So bloggers, journalists should go and inquire if this car that the board didn't know of is parked there, because it is painful for a board that must supervise Juliet. It's not even aware that they presented a car. Sorry, say the car man. Yeah. Say border. Yeah, Oma approve Juliet. But your letter. Oma approve Juliet too. Now we say buon. Do no so approve through public service no. Until why the letter ba you do be turn it so. I don't know organizing major programmer. Enti. No what crime so letter advice wine. Oya wine. Muna mo ye ne sa. Etina ibiti bisa say a power do operate no if you ministers in bienu no ho and if you bank kese mu mumu why ne hage no
you see obviously on say we kasa kra say time all those things cost to can na me office here
And your former deputy assembly Canada.
Before you see why you guys, I went to office in June, but 2021. But my boss started around January, February, baby.
That's your first boss.
Yes, and wow. So a lot of these things are in a year. I'm in office here.
Honorable, me no nyapin. The bus came to you. And according to board member, you know what na bebre so creating to say, ono ka bebre. And I say what your board come you na abontin. Ya to ase. Na say the same way say this will be last office you hold here, you fan so no. And you won this wow.
Am I the minister?
Yes, brother. Bra, Mark.
Me say the me ka governance asema mu didi agro.
Bra, yeah, didi agro kwa yes.
No.
Wona ye ni where
no that me chere wo sa de ne say.
Bra, dia wa chere me nsua. Me say we nkomo na ye ka say omo chere say nkomo ye course yi.
Yes.
Honorable.
Yeah.
Utina mu di mu akotin.
Yes.
Abaye nkomo di. Woni the first person what na read so ka chere say onyaka.
Yes.
So kan chere yen. Ye di nkomo last week. Sikasem kwa wontumi fences yo. Benne unkan sisu say man is cow. Ba o si yem bisa ne say sikodi ye major nyama no onyane he. So ye tenkoma na say.
Sure.
And untumi kan che say onya budget allocation through the ministry of 1 person, 50 person. Board member te hanu che say ampa o ye major project omo ni obi scan fi. And a question na tili bisa ne say maami we operation no. Na efi mumie nu ho. Ana efi aban kese mu.
What do you mean by the word operation?
Nyama no ye ni nyina. O ye hu board ni hu bi. Otumi nya sika ye. Na tili sem ne say adwumadi adulate di na ahodi mu no. Na say mu mi enu angasa was he above you. Ana efi abankese mu. Esan say utie ni nkomo a. O ka kire kafu idanku say. Ahodi ye di ye adwuma efi board ho. Efi president ho. Eti na nado na ti akonwa mu a say ano bekasa. Eti yen hweye na kafu danku so ankotena board so. Omutiri so ankotena deputy minister tourism obi atiri so no de mahama ye ba ko di nkomo. Ese sisi aka eni ho be yusu. Governance is continuation. Ka no wo he Juliet. Sisi a honorable see ye ma wo ka. Macho do sen
car no de kofi ana car no Ghana dia car no Ghana dia
1 car any ministry no
Ghana dia NF dia anti car no way Juliet car no way car no way fa car pick up na ye de ma Juliet pick up no way
ye bisa some dem pick up
yes
but what was the question
pick up you bisa pick up asem enu ne bisa Juliet ya santo kire ye pick up no be bi e wo
say board create nim so uje car masa wo nim car kala bo kala wa board man say
no can dem me hu ye but
kala
it was ash also
don't say
what
no I think say
was a pick up I think you see look at the Shabod no I think say yes ash say board no this is the board. Because young person John Mahama so my board through can't say nanado my board. Why we say board no car near Calabar. Oh I think say yellow.
Because in common you quite to say
Mahama we don't want board like
that.
No, we are telling President Mahama that we don't want
give him the question
that Nanado gave us.
Yes. A board that will be eating under the feet of the secretary who is supposed to be eating under the feet of the board. The board that is not aware say Yama executive secretary car.
But even the car no me who here na. Me say
what tremble.
No. Me say yes color ya be color be.
Me dey go secretary.
Debbie back. Masa, now one. Mess now.
But the point is that
now why? Okay, Mike no on. Who's over kasa? Come, bra. What's your? Mic no on. You didn't know the mic was on. Go ahead.
But so Chris, you see a man cow.
What's your team? Say no Iran. What's it? On the way, who said McKenzie. Flow. You don't know he has a car.
Mastercard scanning.
Every new man is 700,000. 700,000 was here.
Because
bra. Maybe some board. Maybe I
council say people back in then we actually know who person or Hagen.
Yeah.
What I say, then we know who people Hagen. Exactly. You know who people backing and who person or Hagen.
Bram Bacho, and you know more board chairman, ya wine. Maybe some you fancy me one name of board chairman.
Say David don't talk.
David don't talk. And you was your catch and say David you know him say ama you car.
No, we don't know. And you I mean, him say your man official car. Though you who say me who say on say who say.
Man can you say car ye
officially mean
I kwa say adi bi anya no kreo. No. O say. Yeah.
Me who about officially no say bia
private car.
But say him say Mark me Judy say mama your man car you know say. But I'm just saying Penya Samitia or ye na kwa say.
Okay. No, here now they can say sorry and there's nothing. Yeah, but I'm not surprised that Osi onim.
But so was what I can pay.
If
No, but some can't about we reduce your identity to communication.
Yeah,
I think the disrespect was also too much. Meaning what? But I see this as a disrespect. So, okay, so let's say ministry through Abanebia Oma presente card Ama Juliet. She doesn't inform on country board.
Yeah.
So okay, officially, mama make car now. It's board member tia so and then as a deputy minister can mean that.
Braba pay the protocol in the ministry anymore. The board should always be those who might even present that vehicle to the one under them.
Okay, so board na
only so
board member
or drive it call baby no koji car. Pay the masters or your mom ne man car because no one say ne nkomo na me di no o see kafu denku president not to say Juliet Amaya tia say honorable
enye board no
board ni ministers ni nyina
omo
nyina opomu no de ye de obeye but we have all of you on platforms whilst obeye programmer mu nyina mu gina ho what must say enti me yama no ena me yama honorable Mark said the all can say Juliet Abrabo boy no e kan be na pipi lusu ye me say me menti ase honorable me nya campaign ya menti ase because at this time see
how does that
because at this time try to salvage the image of the party now you let us say the bar implicating the party what can be fitting oh please anya over elections over who say nana do share juma na say no on to me ne yire ene ne ma enya juma no enti no fro bia no man si momboa me ne enye na se boafo na o ma ye no ena ye kasa no party na composition ne ye boa ye ho aba ensema Mark you're very mature or see board in commodity me ndi na bontin it means there are too many things with Mark that we ne den onka but on no be kan nyamo kika ye it's so implicatory making all of you that muboa ni nyina says mo anya hwe.
Mark betrayal. What she did is betrayal.
Enti na make say enti me say menti ase ne say Juliet Abrabo any letter wa chiro yi no ama party nani megu ase na che say mo anya hwe enti otuka fu den ko afu say board ndi omo ye to say omo nko be hwe ma wo president mama na say odi nachi na say car bi no be ma aji because car ya maji ene say ministry na nkoji car na not just a car near the man Juliet. Not doing say any personal bona fide property of Magofi. The compensation car. But actually, cannot true.
Sure, sir. Some say VAT. You know, I think that I'm not speaking for Juliet here, but I did not try. I read a lot of emotional stuff in it. I'm not sure she wants to say that my board doesn't matter, my minister doesn't matter. I am sure that emotion. Let them say, I am happy I'm out. Then no taste lament.
No, but Mark, to the point that she actually tried to say, sir, she was sexually even harassed. When in the party, I used to say, Julia Pastor says MPP in Penufo,
you and I were not there.
No, because it's that.
It's even so much. Last part of the letter. Ogusu kase letter in a region. But yeah, you know, your man letter.
Again, you see that area, is it not emotional? For me, I see it as emotional.
I see it as an administrative request. But my mistake, board no so you should blame people because up to date, yeah, can say It means Juliet Asante was not an executive secretary. He was an MPP machinery working for the president. Because you never approve per what the public service said. But we paid her.
And no.
This is judgment debt.
But
to collect the money from her.
That statement now we some catch them. Mimi sembeti you. Na me recoti. That statement say you be fana e was say oja approval from you no. Is it by law or a just gentleman's
No. He said that's how it's supposed to be. And also yes, by law from recommendation from the board, to Public Service Commission.
And I must say more.
I think 6 months, every 6 months or so, every 6 months, also a recommendation. So okay, Nina Juma, this is how she works. She's okay, blah blah blah. And so
if you are supposed to be
no, we didn't even start.
So we need to collect the money.
Okay, and I'm sure this and come away see.
Just like other CEOs.
Sammy, I can't. But you're didn't come away see.
And the Bram is Wadaruma. Na say you no wrongfully.
Men am the card man. But
I say okay, say I am liably informed. Say time all lobby to stay as a good mother also about Tampa. So lobbying to continue to stay in a place where she doesn't have legitimacy. You know I'm not say boy.
Sammy,
na yanko ji card.
Again I'll be chat to crowd. I mean ja kwan. Na yen to come on can.
Okay, na me can say I mean it's unfortunate said a day later we ever out to implicate everybody and the board as well. Now Meka said now you new executive secretary, both executive secretary and deputy no cramp any act anymore, but our organogram now board approve so it's in the right direction. It's in order. So I wish them well and we hope that the board will be instituted very soon. Now, we should work together.
Okay.
Together. So communication, I'm sure the industry will pick up again and the NFA will work successfully. That's it.
Medasi Papa Samuel John Doyle, President, Film Crew Association of Ghana, NFA, former board member. Mark Mpachobe, my Minikakra, you stay with us now. I can't cry upon. So we just because Mesem Busa Bibi, yeah. Okay. So you have saying.